Batting average against only 102, and Michael, you mentioned it. The Austin Meadows Domingo Germán matchup is one to watch tonight. 4 for 8 with 3 home runs against Germán.
All right, so Germán will have to play the role of stopper today to end this 4-game losing streak, and the Rays have won 16 of their last 17. That's the best stretch in their franchise history. So Brandon Lau is ready. Domingo Germán is ready. And let's do it here in the Bronx. First pitch fouled away, and we're underway. Chris Guccione, the home plate umpire. Ramon De Jesus at first. Ron Culpa at second. And Alan Porter is over third. Did a good job behind the plate yesterday. The 0-1 to Lau. Foul back. Take a look at the Yankee defense behind Germán, presented by Geico. Gardner's in center, flanked by Andujar and Frazier. In the infield, LeMahieu, Urshela, Odor, and Ford. Just a day off for Gleyber Torres. Sanchez behind the plate. Germán is on the mound. Aaron Judge is the DH today. Still 0-2.
Well, Michael, you mentioned the Tampa Bay Rays and how hot they have been lately. And if you look at the way they match up against the rest of the American League, they're second in the league in runs, which is a big difference for this organization. Third in ERA, which they always do, pitch well. And they're number 1 in fielding percentage. So a very well-rounded club.
That one is ripped foul. Yeah, there's a lot of aspect to their game that tells you why they're 35-20 and in first place in the American League East. Three infielders right side for Brandon Lau. And off the glove of Germán, scrambles after it, fires to first, not in time. Probably be a base hit for Lau.
Well, we'll take another look. The big curveball right off of the glove of Germán. LeMahieu looked like he was going to come in and have an easy play. And that's going to be scored an infield base hit. And when you're struggling like the Yankees are struggling lately, and you're as hot as the Rays are, you start thinking some bad thoughts when you get a routine ground ball, can't make the play, and it's going to be an infield hit.
So here's Randy Arozarena. Oh and 1. Take a look at the game time weather presented by Bigelow, the official hot tea of the Yankees. It's 72 degrees. Humidity 45%. The wind is 10 miles per hour. There's no chance of rain. It's been a beautiful day in New York. And it'll be a great evening. We're glad that you could join us. Grounded in the hole, backhanded by Urshela, fires to first, and the scoop by Ford. They get a Arozarena for the first out. Moving to second is Lau. That's some play by Gio Urshela at short.
Well, Gleyber Torres getting the night off. Urshela is going to spell him at shortstop, and he goes to his right, and the strong throw, and then the nice pick by Mike Ford at the end of it. A huge defensive play by Urshela, picking up Germán. Whether it's third base, shortstop, guy could play all over the infield. And again, a nice play by Mike Ford with the backhanded pick.
So now a runner at second with one man out. And here is Ji-Man Choi. Game 2 of this 4-game set. Tomorrow night and then Thursday afternoon at the stadium. Then the Red Sox come to town over the weekend. Important week for the Yanks. 0-1. Sanchez going through the signs. Herman gets one he likes, checks the runner at second, the 0-1. 1-1 on Choi.
I'm sure the Rays maybe not real happy to see the month of June, because in May they went 22-6, the most wins in their franchise history for the month of May. And they're a team that's not afraid to go on the road and win ball games. 20-7 on the road. And a franchise that comes into Yankee Stadium, they're not intimidated. They know they have a good club, and they've done very well against the Yankees this year.
Not only 20-7 on the road, but 9 straight wins on the road. Number 9 was yesterday on Memorial Day here at the stadium. 1-2 upstairs. 2-2. Austin Meadows, we told you those good numbers he has against Herman. He's on deck. Now, if you get Choi, you have first base open to play with if you want to pitch around Meadows. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second, just underway here at the stadium. Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Did he go? No, he did not. 3-2.
A good breaking ball from Herman. Curveball, we mentioned he throws it a lot, 33% of the time, but a good take right there by Choi. See what Herman does here. 3-2 count. Lau taking his lead off the second base.
Swing and a miss. Big strikeout of G-Man Choi, 2 away.
Well, the 2-2 curveball that missed down and in. A good take by Choi. And you get to a 3-2 count. Choi looking for a fastball, and Herman takes a little bit off. A changeup down and away. A great look at the grip and the action just off the plate. Quality 3-2 pitch.
So here's Meadows. So we told you how hot he is against Herman. This is how hot he is in the last 15 games against everyone. And had a stadium home run here yesterday in the 4th inning. Solo shot. Would have been a home run only in this ballpark out of the 30 in the big leagues, and here it is.
They'll take another look at it. Taillon with a little slider that maybe catches a little too much of the plate, but a short right field bleacher home run for Austin Meadows.
That one's driven to right field. That is not a short home run. It is 2-0 Rays into the second deck.
Well, we mentioned the numbers. 4 for 8 coming in with 3 home runs. Now it's going to be 5 for 9 with 4 home runs for Austin Meadows against Herman. You throw the 6 RBIs in there as well. First base was open. Herman decided he was going to try to challenge him on the inner half, and Austin Meadows beat him to the spot.
Diaz swings at the first pitch and fouls it away.
Sanchez wants it in. It ends up middle, in, and down, and Austin Meadows just able to drop the bat head to the second deck in right field. And when you're struggling to score runs like the Yankees are, that is a huge swing of the bat early in this game.
It's just odd that in a sport that's so driven by numbers, the numbers told you he has a really difficult time with Austin Meadows, and first base was open, but they elected to go right at him. 2-1, 3-1.
You know, Michael, I would answer that in a big spot in the game when that matchup comes out, you would say, okay, definitely pitch around him. Is that a big spot early in the game with the way the Yankees are struggling? It is. It totally is. So a mistake by Herman, too much of the plate.
LeMahieu across the diamond, and that will do it. But an inauspicious start as the Yankees give up 2. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees coming to bat.
You know, every summer, for as long as I can remember, I've been coming up here to skip. You see, it's so thin and crispy, it's not just perfect for eating, it's also perfect for skipping.
Whoa! You know, every summer, for as long as I can remember, slices of thin crust pizza just fly out of the lake like a miracle. I got one!
Me too!
The lake giveth thin crust!
It's a hot and ready thin crust summer at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Question for you, Snoop D-O-double-G. What are we doing today?
Just living the fine life, baby.
Great, I love that. Just blocking off my calendar.
Let me hold that real quick.
Yeah.
The best plans are no plans.
You know what, Snoop D-O-double-G? I think you might be right.
I know I am, Andy. And you can just call me Snoop.
You got it, Snoop. D-O-double-G.
Let's take a look at the Yankees starting lineup, brought to you by TikTok. It starts on TikTok. Gary Sanchez has actually played very well of late. 5 for 10, a home run, 2 ribbies, 3 walks, and a strikeout. No Stanton and no Torres, both just given a day off. And Mike Ford is batting 5th and playing first base for the Yankees in this lineup.
That lineup is going to face a tough right-hander in Tyler Glasnow in the middle of his warm-up tosses. Be his 12th start, 4-2 record in the ERA. Very impressive at 2.57. We'll look at our pitcher scouting report on Glasnow coming off a dominant performance against the Kansas City Royals. 102 pitches in that game. He struck out 11 in 8 shutout innings. And again, he throws his curveball just like Herman. Not quite as much, 14%, but the batting average .076 against that pitch. And the Yankees saw him April 17th, and they did a good job getting him out after 5 innings where he walked 4 and he struck out 7.
Pitch to LeMahieu is upstairs 1-0. In May, it wasn't a good month for him. .323 slugging, just 3 extra base hits, the lowest in any month since August of 2014. And overall, the numbers on DJ are curious when you compare him to last year. Hit .364, higher than any player in the majors. He's hitting .262. And his slugging is down 252 points. 1-2.
There's that curveball. And Marcus Timms, the hitting instructor, when he talked to Meredith today, he said, we go when DJ LeMahieu goes. He's such an important piece at the top of the lineup, setting the tone for everybody else.
Marcus Timms said that LeMahieu is trying to put the team on his back, and in doing so, he's expanding the strike zone. And he said, you just can't carry the team yourself.
Well, Marcus said a lot of things, and you know, the work that these guys are putting in before the game. When you get into the game, it's got to be all about competition, competing against Glasnow.
Checks the swing, 3-2. Take a look at the Rays defense presented by Geico. Rosarena, Kiermaier, and Phillips. Phillips did not play yesterday. Infield, it's Diaz, Wendell, Lau, and Choi. Wendell wasn't in there yesterday. Zunino again behind the plate. Glasnow's on the mound.
A good battle right here from LeMahieu. And you know, when you face a guy like Glasnow and all the numbers are so impressive, and you know you're going to have your hands full as a lineup, but sometimes you just step in that box and throw out the mechanics, the game plan, everything that you've been working on. Just compete against him. Try to win the at-bat.
Hit shortly and grabbed there the glove side by Lau. Hit it well, but Lau right there went away. All right, John, keys to the game brought to you by your local Kia dealers. What do you have?
Well, I mentioned DJ LeMahieu, the tone setter at the top of the lineup, and Aaron Boone just shrugging his shoulders there because LeMahieu hit that ball hard, and you got to get to Glasnow early. He's given up 9 runs in the first inning this year. The rest of the innings, 2 through 8, he's only given up 11. And if you're Herman, limit the long one. He couldn't do that against Austin Meadows, and because of that, the Yankees are down 2-0.
Here's Rougned Odor. Pitch outside, 1-0.
So many great pitchers in our game. That's a common theme. You can get to these guys early, especially the power pitchers, before they find their rhythm, before they find their groove.
One hopper, grabbed by Wendell, and Odor is out, 2 away. You see the Rays have been positioned perfectly defensively, and they have saved 10 runs with their shifts, and that means their shifts are working to perfection. As a defense, 29 defensive runs saved. Only the Padres have more with 34. Here's Judge. Missed outside, 1-0. Aaron Judge has been the rock of this team. And he hits one deep to left center field. Going back, Arozarena near the track. He puts it away for the final out of the first. Yankees go down in order, 1, 2, 3. Go to the second.
Now tell me, does it make you feel good? Then be about it. Let me see them. Their feet getting busy to be. Does it make you feel good? No doubt about it. Does it make you feel good?
Repeat after me. Computer screen off. Happy hour on. The best parts about being an adult is we get to call this networking. Cheers!
Question for you, Snoop D-O-double-G. What are we doing today?
Just living the fine life, baby.
Great, I love that. Just blocking off my calendar.
Let me hold that real quick.
Yeah.
The best plans are no plans.
You know what, Snoop D-O-double-G? I think you might be right.
I know I am, Andy. And you can just call me Snoop.
You got it, Snoop. D-O-double-G.
When we first moved in, people in the neighborhood actually knock on the door with pastries and cake and welcome us to the neighborhood. It gives you the fuzzy, warm feeling that you wanted that.
You feel like you made the right move.
Yeah.
Our playbook has countless guys' hairstyles because we know no 2 guys are ever alike. Good fading. Oh, great texture. Less pomp, more adore, Brittany.
Got it.
Hey! Nice haircut!
Sport Bliss!
When you hear best-in-class range or best-in-class fuel,
Multiple streams, the game highlights, and even replaying big moments. You won't miss a single play wherever you go. Just take out your phone and scan the QR code on the screen. The Yes app is the only place to stream the Yankees on Yes, so download it today. You can actually stream tonight's Game 5 Net Celtics on the Yes app. Nothing Tampa Bay on the Meadows 2-run home run into the second deck in right field. Joey Wendell leads off against Herman. And there's a strike. Two.
So used to Joey Wendell playing third base, but he's playing shortstop tonight. Was told that he's an adequate shortstop, doesn't have the greatest range. And the one thing we do know, he can swing the bat, and he has beaten up on the Yankees through the years. 100.
Foul the other way. 0-2 on Wendell. It'll be Wendell, Kiermaier, and Zunino in the second inning. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Wendell down on strikes.
Well, you're always trying to evaluate your pitches early in a ball game, and the changeup looks like it's going to be a good one tonight for Herman. He got the strikeout of Choi on a 3-2 changeup there. A changeup to a very good left-handed hitter, Wendell. Gets him out on his front foot, off balance.
There's a strike to Kiermaier. High fly ball, left field, and Duhar is there and puts it away for the second out. The MLB Ballpark app will complete your next visit to Yankee Stadium. Buy and manage game tickets, read offers, access to exclusive content, and much more. Download the MLB. There's Mike Zunino. And there's a strike from Herman. Swing and two balls, two strikes, two outs. And the pitch, Zunino. Chop foul. Grabbed by LeMahieu.
Zunino, he's already threw one back-to-back two fastball. Zunino, one of those guys, you can make pitches on him, but you make mistakes, it can end in the seats.
Strike three. Strikeout for him. The Rays in order. Go to the second, 2-0 Tampa Bay.
Baby, it's over.
I mean, we both saw this coming.
Sorry.
We were living in a one-bedroom apartment, and we definitely needed more space. That was the absolute best change in our family because they have so much space to run around now. Well, not her yet, but him.
You know, every summer, for as long as I can remember, I've been coming up here to skip. You see, it's so thin and crispy, it's not just perfect for eating, it's also perfect for skipping.
You know, every summer for as long as I can remember, slices of thin crust pizza just fly out of the lake like a miracle. I got one!
Me too!
The lake giveth thin crust!
It's a hot and ready thin crust summer at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza. If you're gonna chill with Woodbridge, then chill. Because why not is a perfectly acceptable reason. And if it holds wine, it's a wine glass. Woodbridge, wine your way.
To the game, and you feel it because you know how hard they're working and how much preparation they're doing, and of course it wears on you a little bit, but that's what we signed up for. That's what you signed up for to be the hitting coach here in New York, and it comes with the territory of when guys are struggling. Is you hear a lot of heat or whatever, but at the same time you got to keep working because I believe in those guys in that room in there.
And they certainly believe in him. And one of the narratives that I hate, John, and I think it's just incumbent upon sports when a team's not scoring, it looks like they don't care. They care. I mean, this is their job. This is what they do. This is their life. And the fact that they're struggling, you don't think it eats at them every second of the day, John?
Well, that's why they're putting in all the extra work. And sometimes when you're trying too hard out there to perform, your performance struggles a little bit. Marcus is one of those guys that he does all the work and he lives and dies with every at bat. And I felt like that was the greatest quality of some of the best hitting instructors that I had, that you almost felt like they were in the box with you. Where if you had success, they were there to celebrate with you. If you had down times, they were there to grind it out and work with you.
Urshela hits one deep to right center. Kiermaier back. He's on the track in front of the wall, makes the play. Now, Meredith, you were on that Zoom call, and, Marcus certainly always has been accountable. What was his demeanor throughout the call?
There's no doubt about it, and he even said it, Michael. There's bags under his eyes. He's not sleeping. He is trying to put in the work to get this offense right. He is one of the first at the ballpark. He's working with guys individually, speaking to them as a group, and he essentially said the number one thing for the Yankees right now, they're getting outside their plan and their approach. Guys need to trust the work that they're doing before the game, in preparation, continue to do their homework, and execute it in game. He admitted it has not been pretty. It's been the elephant in the room, the lack of offense, and they're all feeling it. But more than anything, he said, trust the work. He's seeing stuff in the cage during batting practice, and then it's not translating when they step in the batter's box in an actual game.
One of the buzzwords for me, John, and of the three of us, only you can speak about this, trust the plan that's going to be put in place. I wonder if you can just overload on information where it's not about just talent taking over, where, okay, this is what I'm going to do here, this is what he's going to throw it. It doesn't seem like you're letting nature take over.
See the ball, hit the ball.
Yeah.
And, that's the toughest thing as a hitter. And I struggled my whole career offensively, but the work that you do before in the cage, and maybe it's mechanics, and then you walk up to the plate and you're trying to compete, but you're always thinking about your mechanics. What's this guy going to throw in the situation? Maybe a little too much information. Big time curveball right there from Glass now. But it's so easy to work before a game, Michael, my point. But when you walk up to that plate, you start thinking about so many different things that sometimes it gets a little cloudy.
As Ford goes down on strikes, 2 away, and that brings up Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss. One and two.
We've talked about Glass now and his curveball and the batting average, 0.76 against that pitch coming in. Teams have been throwing fastballs by Sanchez. They try to do their elevate a fastball at 98.
Strike 3. Sanchez down looking. Yankees go down in order. Sanchez did not love that call. We'll go to the third, 2-0 Tampa Bay.
You know, every summer, for as long as I can remember, I've been coming up here to skip. You see, it's so thin and crispy, it's not just perfect for eating, it's also perfect for skipping.
Whoa. You know, every summer for as long as I can remember, slices of thin crust pizza just fly out of the lake like a miracle. I got one!
Me too!
The lake giveth thin crust!
It's a hot and ready thin crust summer at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
We always believed the welcoming spirit was a small town thing. Turns out, we were wrong. From the places that don't have a welcome sign, to the spots where you don't look the part, to moments where you don't even know where you are. Wherever Jim Beam is welcome, you'll be welcome too.
This is one heck of a script. Looking for a little bit of history tonight. Ground ball. Kim will go to first. It's their first no-hitter in franchise history. Java Joe, no.
We were living in a one-bedroom apartment, and we definitely needed more space. That was the absolute best change in our family because they have so much space to run around now. Well, not her yet, but him.
Oh.
If you're always asking, where next? Capital One has the travel card for you. Venture X. Earn 10x miles on hotels and 5x miles on
vehicle of the Yankees. Tonight's picture was submitted by the Resnick family of Mount Kisco, New York. Abby is already showing off her love of the Yankees at 6 months old. Look how happy both of them. Use the hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride. Post your picture to social media to reflect your love for the Yankees, and we might spotlight you in a future game. Phillips grounds right to Ford on the first pitch. Ford beats him to the bag. Phillips flying down the line, one away. You know, the Yankees are in a stretch now where they've lost 4 in a row and 6 of 7. And this stat really caught my eye. I don't know if you saw this, John. The Yankees have not held a lead at the end of any inning in these 7 games. Not once. They were up 2-1 in the top of the 10th on Friday, but they lost a game in the bottom half. And they were up 1-0 in the top of the second on Saturday. They gave up 2 runs in the bottom half. That's it. So have not led in those 7 games at the end of a full inning. Lined and just eluded Ford, but it's a foul ball. Lau reached on a single off the glove of Herman in the first inning, and he needed that because Lau came into that at about 1 for 22. Nubbed up the third baseline. Fair ball. It's a hit. It is a foul ball. Just kick foul.
Again, it's a changeup from Herman off the end of the bat. And you can see all of the side spin that it has. It started in the grass. It ends up in the dirt. You mentioned Lau with that infield hit his first at bat.
One and two. off the screen. We're in the third inning, and Austin Meadows' 2-run home run in the first inning has given the Rays a 2-0 lead. Still 1-2. You wonder if it starts to sink into Lau. He had such a bad postseason last year, and now he's gotten off to a bad start, at least average-wise. He has 9 homers and 22 ribbies. Have people caught on just a little bit to him? And to Kevin Cash, the manager of the Rays, credit, he kept running Lau out there game after game in the postseason, and they came very close to winning a championship, and you wonder if Lau had hit, if they would have been able to beat the Dodgers.
Yeah, just hit a little bit, right?
Yeah.
It didn't do anything. Do we have to start changing the way we think, though, Michael? Because the 9 home runs, 22 RBIs, a leadoff hitter, those are obviously very respectable, but there are a lot of batting averages and all around the Yankees under 200. It's just, it's a different time.
It's a great point. I think that teams don't look at batting averages that much now in the postseason. I mean, it was hard to ignore. I mean, he hit 118, and his on-base percentage was 183 in 20 games. But you know, I don't know if the Mendoza line anymore is a line of demarcation between a good and a bad hitter. Skied into left center field, and right there is Andujar. 2 away. Now, for those that aren't familiar, there was a shortstop by the name of Mario Mendoza that you would look in the Sunday paper when they ran all the averages before the internet, and he was under 200, and they called the 200 average the Mendoza line. That used to be so cool, picking up the Sunday paper to look at all the averages. Now you could do it any day, any moment.
Yeah, I'd like to believe that players in today's game still pay attention and take some pride in their batting average, because I remember every night I walked up to the plate, if I saw anything that was in the low 200s, under 200, you felt it. You know, you felt like you were failing.
I don't know if they do, because I don't think front offices put that much emphasis on it. It's more slugging and OPS that matters to them, and hitters used to care about striking out. Doesn't seem like it's a big deal anymore. Times they have changed.
I remember I was hitting below 200 my first year with Tampa Bay, and they traded 2 players for me, and it felt terrible. And there was a sports psychologist, Harvey Dorfman, said your batting average isn't who you are. And I said, well, my batting average is how I support my family, so it's kind of important to me. And he was trying to get me away. The numbers don't mean anything. I'm like, Harvey, when you walk up to the plate and they flash 187 on the scoreboard, that means something.
Two. On the starting lineup tonight, the Yankees have 4 people under the Mendoza line, and Gary Sanchez is at it at 200. Two. Still 2-2.
Watching Herman, I mentioned the changeup has been a good pitch, and there are the lineups for both clubs. The curveball may be rolling a little bit more for Herman than we're used to seeing. Having a tough time finishing off some of these at bats. Rosarena fouling off some tough pitches.
Hit sharply and off the glove of LeMahieu, and it trickles into the outfield as a Rosarena will reach. Well struck, but that's a ball that DJ would tell you he should field cleanly.
Well, they call it the hot corner because a lot of hot shots that way. Just under the glove of DJ LeMahieu, and a play, although it was hit hard, he will tell you that he needs to make.
And it scored an E5 for LeMahieu. Here's G-Man Choi.
Let's see if Kevin Cash has a Rosarena on the move there at first base. 2 outs. Left-handed hitting Choi up at the plate. The Rays have stolen 32 bags this league.
While we have a chance, I want to send out best wishes to Murray Sherman, the dad of Sherman. Murray's a little under the weather, and he is watching the game right now. Watches every game. So Murray, we're all thinking of you, and hope you do well. Keep fighting, bud, and hope you're enjoying the game.
Was leaning, looking to try to get a good jump. If you're Gary Sanchez behind the plate with the left-handed hitting Choi, you could call a fastball away off the plate. Being little moving of the thumb as a throw over, the sign to check on a Rosarena.
David Cohn has told us that he actually shook off the throw over. Did you ever have that happen to you?
I've had pitchers say that they didn't see it, which is basically the way of telling me they didn't want to throw over, which was fine.
Driven out into right field. On the run is Frazier. He makes the play on the track for the final out. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Tampa Bay.
Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody.
You know, every summer, for as long as I can remember, I've been coming up here to skip. You see, it's so thin and crispy, it's not just perfect for eating, it's also perfect for skipping.
Whoa. You know, every summer for as long as I can remember, slices of thin crust pizza just fly out of the lake like a miracle. I got one!
Me too!
The lake giveth thin crust!
It's a hot and ready thin crust summer at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza. Home is living in a building that's older than my grandparents. The house was built in 1917. I love history, and I think it's really cool that I live in a house that's been around for so long and it's seen so much. To me, that's been a huge source of comfort.
You've got 3 minutes before they're on top of you. Door number 1, disappear. Door number 2 is you engage.
He's on the move.
I have a story worth telling. There's no limit to the damage he'll do. I'm gonna find him.
What I'm built for is defending things that need defending. The best things I've done in my life have been in service of that.
FX's The Old Man. All new Thursdays on FX. Stream on Hulu.
In the last 12 games, thanks to StatCast, Google Cloud, 11 singles. Those are the green lines. The home run yesterday, the yellow line. The pink line is the 1 double. 317 average, slugging at 415, and he leads off here in the bottom of the third.
Well, Andujar getting reps in left field. Seems like he's a lot more comfortable out there, can play first base, and the way he's swinging the bat lately, he is going to get playing time.
1-1.
Well, the curveball for Glass now is such a big breaker down and away. And when you have to respect 97, 98 miles an hour, there are going to be some bad swings against that breaking ball.
I thought the Rays, before the game yesterday, said all the right things about the Yankees, not wanting to be bulletin board fodder. These are really good hitters. You want to get out of here before they find it. We know they're dangerous. All the right things to say, and a lot of truth as well. As Andujar's down looking, he throws his head back in frustration. He thought that was too far inside.
You see Andujar taking another look back. It's called a backup breaking ball. It's supposed to move down and away, but it spins and it backs up and in. You can make an argument that that's a strike. It wasn't where Glass now wanted it to end up, but it did catch the strike zone.
Here's Brett Gardner batting 8th tonight. And a strike.
And it looks like Glass now is finding his rhythm. We mentioned he struggled in the first inning, giving up 9 runs in the first, but only 11 every other inning after that.
The Roundup brand's reliable performer. And it is Tyler Glasnow, 5th in the ERA, 2nd in opponent's batting average against in the American League, 4th in strikeout percentage, and tied for 6th in innings. He's emerged as the ace of the staff. Grounded softly, right side. And the play is made from Choi to Glasnow to get Gardner 2 away.
I thought Glass now had a little hesitation out on the mound. Thought Brett Gardner might have had a chance to beat him. With those long strides, able to make up some ground, and Choi with the underhand flip perfectly in the glove of Glass now, and he's able to clip first base with his right foot.
Choi has developed into a pretty good first baseman, and even the Rays have said that surprised them. They never thought that he would project out to being what they feel is close to a Gold Glove first baseman. His famous move is the split. When he's reaching for a throw, he can just flat out do a split. Doesn't look like he could, but he does. Can you do a split, John?
No.
Ever?
Never. If I could do one, I would do multiple splits. It's just not going to happen. I don't even have to ask you if you can.
No. Got to know your limitations, you know. Two-one to Frazier, 3-1.
Well, if you can get ahead in the count against Glass now, you can hunt that fastball. If you're Clint Frazier, you would have to expect you're hitting 9th. He's got a 2-run lead. He's going to come right at you.
He did not go, so Frazier walks. That's the Yankees' first base runner with 2 outs here in the 3rd.
Well, look from the side on the 3-1 pitch. Clearly did not swing.
Pitch to LeMahieu is outside 1-0. And Zunino wants to talk with Glass now. Kiermaier really shifted toward right center. They're playing him as a right-handed pull hitter in the outfield. And in the infield, dead straight away. Everybody is in the positions the way Abner Doubleday intended.
A little confusion on whether that was called a ball or a strike. DJ LeMahieu having a conversation. The home plate umpire.
On the board it says 1-2. Yankee dugout shouting toward Guccione. The 1-2. Hit sharply and off the glove of Wendell. Everybody will be safe. That's the second ball that LeMahieu has hit right on the screws.
The 1-2 breaking ball up in the zone a little bit, and a rocket that Wendell is able to knock down. But he can't pick it up after that. It'll be the first hit for the Yankees against Glasnow.
So big spot now for Rougned Odor.
Well, whenever we do these games and you have a pitcher like Glasnow out on the mound, we always mention that you have to take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves, because you're probably not going to get too many chances. And then you couple that with the fact that the Yankees been struggling to score runs with 2 outs here in the third. Big opportunity for Rougned Odor.
That one is ripped. It's a base hit to right field. Phillips fields cleanly, and they will hold up Frazier at third as the throw comes in. Bases loaded for Aaron Judge.
Well, Phillips can really throw in right field, and Odor with a sweet swing to scoop it into right field on one hop. And Phillips with the strong throw, maybe short hop Zunino just a little bit. You see Clint Frazier, he's moving on contact. Mendoza's going to hold him up. It would have been a bang-bang play.
So Kyle Snyder goes out and talks with Glasnow. Everything was going swimmingly. 2 quick outs in the third, and then the walk to Frazier. And now you look up, bases loaded, and the number 3 hitter in the Yankee order, Aaron Judge, at the plate. One and 0.
Well, Zunino is an excellent defensive catcher. He doesn't block this. He does the backhand pick on the curveball to save a run. Glasnow, all of a sudden, that curveball getting away from him here a little bit in the third inning.
Two 2-0 Rays. Yankees trying to get back. Another block by Zunino.
He's as good as it gets behind the plate. Curveball has gotten away from Glasnow. If you're Aaron Judge, I'd be sitting fastball here, something out over the plate.
Three and 0. Just watching these games, it seems like Judge is on his own on 3-0. They let him swing. Seems like he always has the green light. Bases loaded here, 2 outs. 3-0 count on Judge. Glasnow deals. Strike one.
Boy, is that a good 3-0 pitch. I mean, that's not right down the middle. That's down and away at 97. Good take by Aaron Judge right there.
Oh, and he's ahead in the count, hitting 458, behind in the count, 228. 3-1 count, bases loaded. And he walked him. That'll force in a run. An RBI for Judge, his 30th. Frazier crosses. Yankees are now on the short end of a 2-1 score.
Let's take a look at the pitch by pitch. Curveball had gotten away from Glass now. Two of them that aren't even close. Misses with the fastball down. 3-0. That's a perfectly located heater. And then ball 4 off the plate away. With that walk and an RBI for Judge, I'd expect Urshela to be hunting a fastball early in this count, trying to be aggressive and do some damage.
And that's what he was doing. He fouled it back, 0-1.
Well, he got the fastball. Unfortunately, it ran in off the plate. That is not a bad opportunity to try to be aggressive and ambush a tough right-hander.
LeMahieu's at third, Odor's at second, Judge is at first. Another block by Zunino, and here comes LeMahieu, and he will score. Heads up base running by DJ LeMahieu to tie the score at 2.
Well, a lot has been made of the Yankees and some of their base running mistakes this year, but DJ LeMahieu picks a great spot to be aggressive. You're always expecting the ball in the dirt when you take your lead off the third. It gets too far away from Zunino, and LeMahieu will score easily. So good read, good base running.
Judge stayed put at first. Odor moved to third. 2-1. Gio's in an 0 for 15 slide after his fly ball to center in the second. Fly ball right field. Phillips is there. He'll make the catch, and that will do it. But the Yankees tie the score. 2 runs, 2 hits, and 2 men left. We go to the 4th.
Introducing Gatorade Fit. Fitness starts from the inside out. Get healthy, real hydration and no added sugar, artificial sweeteners, or added colors. Fitness starts from within. Gatorade Fit. Healthy, real hydration. All G.
The Ram 1500, exceeding expectations again. No wonder more people are switching to Ram than ever before.
To help more renters get into new homes than any other site, Apartments.com has to always think ahead. We can't just have the most listings this year, but also every year in the future.
No listings in 2178. Repeat, no listings in 2178.
With the possible exception of the year 2178. You sure?
Okay, I'll double check.
Apartments.com, the most popular place to find a place.
If the peanut butter Reese's could talk to the chocolate, what would it say? You complete me. Should we start a podcast? Who does your
Batting fifth,
ridges?
third baseman DJ LeMahieu. Gleyber Torres at second base will bat 6. Batting 7th, the left fielder Joey Gallo.
You just use your MasterCard. That's magnificent. It makes everything magnificent.
Sterling K. Brown?
When you use your MasterCard to tap or order online for dining and groceries, MasterCard will donate 1 cent up to $5 million to...
A lot of the Yankees about secondary leads. When to go, when not to go, when to hold, and then they put it into practice. And it's a good time for the coverage cam to zero in because they just had a good base run in the third to tie the score. Audi scoreboard, we go to the fourth, 2-2. And Austin Meadows will lead off. And there's a strike. Meadows with a 2-run home run in the first into the second deck in right field.
Well, the way things have been going for the Yankees, they scored 2 in the bottom of the third this fourth inning for Herman. Really important to have a shutdown inning as he's facing the middle lineup for the Rays.
2-2 on Meadows. Meadows, Diaz, and Wendell here in the fourth. Yankees play Wendell to pull in the infield, pretty much straight away in the outfield. A strikeout. Meadows swings and misses.
Well, again, it's a changeup, and it's not really located well. It's pretty much right down the middle, but it's a swing in the middle for Herman.
Well, he's 13 for 13 first pitch strikes. Usually a pretty good formula. 14 for 14 as he deals a strike to Diaz. Two and one on Diaz, who grounded to third in the first. Rays have won 5 straight and 16-1 since May 13th. And when they started this run, they were 19-19. Also, John mentioned in May 22-6, and they entered May 13-14. 3-2. Ford in foul territory near the seats. We'll put it away. 2 outs.
You can see Ford drifting towards the wall, has plenty of room. Herman 2 quick outs here in the fourth inning, looking for that shutdown inning.
Wendell struck out in the second, jumps on the first pitch and fouls it away. Two 2-0 for the Rays, 2-1 for the Yankees. Second game of this 4-game set. Rays won 3-1 yesterday. 1-1. One, two. Was that change again?
Changeup has been excellent. The curveball maybe just rolling a little bit and location not great, but able to get ahead in counts and mix in that changeup has been the recipe.
Hit sharply right at Odor. That'll do it. And Herman works a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. It's a 2-2 game on Yes.
We always believed the welcoming spirit was a small town thing. Turns out, we were wrong. Wherever Jim Beam is welcome, you'll be welcome too.
Our stylists are passionate artisans of hair. Cowlick, what's the move? Bree.
Trim it above the natural bend. Cut it long or short, nothing in between.
Crushed it!
Sport clips, sport clips, sport clips.
Next up, lumpy heads.
This is one heck of a script. Looking for a little bit of history tonight. Ground ball. Kim will go to first. It's their first no-hitter in franchise history. Java Joe, no-no.
Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody.
Carefully crafted with Valencia orange peel, Blue Moon is one of a kind. Something this unique could hang in a gallery, but it looks best in our signature glass. Blue Moon, one of a kind, every time.
Unjunk your sleep at Mattress Firm. Shop Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America, and get a $300 instant gift. Plus, get 0% interest for 60 months. Only at Mattress Firm.
Excuse me, green tea, music for a sushi restaurant. All rise.
The Dodgers look smart. Released by the Angels, he has 3 home runs and 10 ribbies in 12 games with the Dodgers. Nick Castellanos having a big year with the Reds, and the Mariners 7-1 last 8 games. Are over 500 for the season. They've had a lot of trouble hitting, but making a little bit of a run. Mike Ford leads off the bottom of the 4th. Takes a ball 1-0. He's finally got to glass now in the 3rd. Fouled away, 1-2. Bounced up there, 2-2.
Well, when you look at Glass now in his recent start, 3 starts ago through 8 innings against the Mets, struck out 10. Then he had an outing against Toronto, only 4 2/3, 9 hits, and only struck out 2. And there was some thought maybe that he was tipping pitches in that game.
Ford swings and misses. Gary Sanchez coming up. Let's take a look at the Daily Trivia question. Since 2013, only 3 catchers have more home runs than Gary Sanchez and Mike Zunino. Who are they? Two active and 1 is retired. Now, if we go back to 2013, you're giving a head start to those catchers ahead of Sanchez, who wasn't in the big leagues then. I think I have 1. Strike.
Great look from over the top, down and away with the fastball, and then he comes back with that 1-2 curveball.
5 strikeouts for Glass now.
A lot more aggressive here in the 4th inning. That's as good of a curveball as he has thrown all night. Glasnow with a little blood issue on the right hip, on the pant leg.
And Duhar hits one deep to right. Phillips back on the track. See ya! Home run and Duhar. And the Yankees lead 3-2.
Well, Miguel Andujar with his first home run of the year yesterday in the 7th inning, going the other way, and he doesn't waste any time against Tyler Glasnow here in the 4th. First pitch fastball out over the plate. He's keeping that same approach, middle of the field the other way. Take advantage of that short porch out in right field.
See, the knuckle on his thumb is cut, and he keeps wiping it on his pant leg. And Gardner hits one sky high to shallow center. Kiermaier's there, puts it away, and that'll do it. But the Yankees take the lead, and Duhar goes the other way, takes advantage of the short porch. Second time in as many games, and Duhar goes yard. When it lands, Yankees lead 3-2.
If the peanut butter in a Reese's could talk to the chocolate, what would it say? You complete me. Should we start a podcast? Who does your ridges?
There's a monster problem, and our hero needs solutions. So she starts a Miro to brainstorm. Shoot it, suggest the scientists. So they shoot it. Back to the Miro board. Dave says, feed it. And Dave feeds it. Just then, our hero has a breakthrough. Shoot it. Camera. Shoot a movie. And so our humble team saves the day by working together on Miro.
If Mark, Mr. Cartoon Machado didn't have the fighting spirit to draw out his passion, he never would have turned chrome into a canvas. If he let a lack of tools stop him, he never would have started tattooing using a homemade machine. And if he listened to those who said you need an art degree, he never would have perfected the street look that made him a street legend. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
Oh, you're doing it wrong, man. What's wrong with action figures? Nothing.
Well, thank you, Bob. Back here at the stadium, top of the 5th inning, and Kiermaier waves at the first pitch from Herman as the Yankees have a 3-2 lead entering this inning. Pitch is outside 1-1 on Kiermaier. It'll be the bottom third of the Rays order against Herman. Chop foul. One and two. Herman now 16 out of 16 first pitch strikes. Checks the swing on a high pitch. 2-2. They play him to pull. 3-2 on Kiermaier. Zunino on deck. High fly ball, deep right field. Frazier back, track, wall, tie game 3-3.
Well, as good as Domingo Herman has been this year, he does give up some home runs. 3-2 count. He came right at Kiermaier.
First home run of the year for Kiermaier. Here's Zunino. Popped up. Long run for Ford. And runs out of room in front of the Yankee dugout. Lost his footing for a moment.
Well, take a look. It's supposed to be a fastball away, and he yanks it up and in. That's been a common theme for Germán in this game, missing location with the fastball. Changeup has been real good. Curveball has just been okay, and fastball command maybe not the greatest. Ball was supposed to be on the outer half of the plate and preferably down.
0-2. Kiermaier has been on the IL for most of the beginning of the season. Hurt his wrist diving into a bag. As Zunino down on strikes. Strikes out for the second time against Germán.
A nice little adjustment for Germán with that breaking ball, making sure he gets it down in the zone and out in front of his delivery.
There's Brett Phillips. And a strike. That home run by Kiermaier, his first home run since Game 4 of the World Series last year. 0-2. One and 2. 3-3 game. Top of the 5th inning here in the Bronx. That one is ripped to right field. Frazier will make the play.
Line drive right at Clint Frazier.
Back to the top of the order, and Brandon Lau. Infield single, scored a run, and a fly ball to left. 0-1.
You see the line drive to right field, and you see Mike Ford at first base, thinking that it's the third out in the inning. He made his way into the dugout.
And Duhar makes the catch to retire Lau, and that will do it. So Kiermaier's home run ties the game at 3. We're halfway through.
You've been working from home, but your roommate just took up percussion as a hobby. You need to drum up a new job quick and get out of here.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. An Indeed resume is more than a resume. It makes it easy to personalize your job search and even helps the right job find you.
I see you're willing to relocate for work.
Yes.
Latte, please.
You just used your MasterCard. That's magnificent. It makes everything magnificent.
Sterling K. Brown?
When you use your MasterCard to tap or order online for dining and groceries, MasterCard will donate 1 cent up to $5 million to Stand Up to Cancer.
I wonder what happens if I do this.
Together, we can start something priceless.
Philips presents One Blade. Trim, edge, shave. For every style, for your style. Philips One Blade. Your style made simple. Together, we make life better.
Philips.
Nothing like a weekend in the woods.
It's a good choice all around, like screening for colon cancer. When caught in early stages, it's more treatable. I'm Cologuard. I'm non-invasive, and I detect altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages.
Marina Ionescu and the Seafoam Green battle the Las Vegas Aces at Barclays Center. Coverage starts at 7 on Yes and streaming on the Yes app. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's a 3-3 game. It'll be 9-1-2 in the Yankees order against Glasnow, and starting off will be Clint Frazier. 1-0. Wandy Peralta is up in the Yankee bullpen. 1-1. Frazier started the Yankees' 2-run rally in the 3rd inning with a 2-out walk. There's Peralta. Out of play. 1-2. And the pitch. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Frazier down on strikes. 1 away.
Breaking ball out over the plate. You think back to April 17th, the Yankees faced Glasnow, and they were able to get his pitch count elevated and get him out after 5 innings. Look at the pitch count now at 69 with 1 out here in the 5th, in good shape.
And 2 on LeMahieu. Hit the ball hard twice. Rounded to second, then a hard single off the glove of Wendell in the 3rd inning. Chopped slowly to third. Diaz charges Fields and gets LeMahieu. 2 away. So here's Rougned Odor. He's 1 for 2, kept the Yankees' 3rd inning alive with a single to right field. That loaded the bases with 2 outs, and Aaron Judge walked to make it 2-1. And then with Urshela up, a pitch in the dirt, got away from Zunino by a bit, heads up base running by LeMahieu, and he came home to score the tying run to make it 2-2. Then Andujar's home run in the bottom of the 4th inning gave the Yankees a 3-2 lead, but Kiermaier answered with a home run of his own in the 5th, and that's where we are right now at 3-3. Two-0 on Odor with Judge on deck. Odor does not get cheated on his swings. High pop-up. Who's going to get it? Wendell makes the call and the catch. And a 1-2-3 inning for Glasnow as he retires the Yankees in order. Let's go to the 6th, 3-3.
I actually designed the trees in the yard in the spiral design, so I've been doing that and getting into horticulture lately. It wasn't really my thing, but now that I have the space in the yard to do it, I actually enjoy it.
This is one heck of a script. Looking for a little bit of history tonight. Ground ball. Kim will go to first. It's their first no-hitter in franchise history. Java Joe, no-no.
If the peanut butter in a Reese's could talk to the chocolate, what would it say? You complete me. Should we start a podcast? Who does your ridges?
Let's go again. One more.
One more. Right, Stan.
Want more?
Carefully crafted with Valencia orange peel, Blue Moon is one of a kind. Something this unique could hang in a gallery, but it looks best in our signature glass. Blue Moon, one of a kind, every time.
Our playbook has countless guys' hairstyles because we know no two guys are ever alike. Good fading. Oh, great texture. Less pomp, more adore, Brittany.
Got it.
Hey! Nice haircut!
Sport Bliss!
You've been working from home, but your roommate just took up percussion as a hobby.
To the pen after 5 innings, Domingo Germán early on yanking that 2-seamer. Supposed to be away. It ended up in a 2-run shot from Meadows, but he did regroup, and a big reason why the quality changeup that he had in tonight's ball game. I thought the curveball wasn't great. The changeup was, as he gets Meadows on the lack of velocity right there. But theme for Germán, giving up some home runs, another mislocation with the fastball. Kevin Kiermaier able to take advantage of that.
Montefiore scoreboard 3-3. Let me throw this at you, John, so we can first guess it. They're going with Peralta here, but you have a Rosarena leading off. Wondering why you don't keep in Germán to at least face a Rosarena, but they're going with the lefty to face a Rosarena, Choi, and Meadows.
It's a very valid question, Michael.
So 5 innings for Germán, and they will turn to the bullpen. But Rosarena was 0 for 2 against Germán. Grounded sharply, backhanded by Urshela. Across the body, throw to first. A stretch by Ford, they get him. Boy, he looks pretty good at short.
I mean, it's just not that easy to move around the diamond. And we're talking about a Rosarena who is a guy who can really fly. It's the backhand, the quick transfer, and the strong, accurate throw to Mike Ford. Urshela has done that a few times tonight, making it look easy at shortstop.
Peralta likes it, and now G-Man Choi, who's 0 for 2. One-on-one, Jonathan Loaisiga getting ready for the Yankees. Choi was 0 for 2 against Germán, a strikeout and a fly ball to right. 2-1. Well, they have completed the trade that brought Peralta to the Yankees and sent Tauchman to San Francisco. So the player to be named later has now been revealed as Connor Cannon, an infielder, and it's one of the great sports names I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
Hope he has a good arm. 3-1. And Choi works a walk against Peralta. And that brings up Meadows.
We know that Austin Meadows has been a hot hitter lately, but he struggles against left-handed pitching. Batting average at 163 and only 1 home run against lefties. Should be a good matchup for Peralta. Well, that surprised Ford. He was not holding Choi on. That took it right off the chest.
Wow.
Not even paying attention.
One and two on Meadows. Meadows with the 2-run home run in the first, strikeout in the fourth against Herman. And that one gets past Sanchez, but not far enough for Choi to advance. 2-2. Ford thought it was Ewan Worth trying to take some of the pain away. Couldn't feel that great. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Choi's at first. 3-3 game, 6th inning. Now 3-2 on Meadows. With Diaz on deck, you probably see Loaizaga.
If you're Peralta here, if you can throw a quality breaking ball on a 3-2 count to this left-handed hitter, you're probably going to get the out.
Grounded foul. locked in that time. Three-two. Missed outside, just missed. And a walk to Meadows, so 2 straight walks against the lefty batters. He was brought in to retire. And now Boone is going to go to the bullpen. How close was this? Who was outside?
Off the plate.
So that'll do it for Peralta. And now Loaisiga comes into a situation. First and second, 1 out. And Yandy Diaz is coming up. 3-3 game in the 6th.
Excuse me, green tea, music for a sushi restaurant. Alright, alright. I'm not going to get lost. Thank you.
When I step in the box, I have to be ready for anything. A two-seamer, a breaking ball, a changeup. I'm Brett Phillips, and out here, you can't afford to be caught looking. That's why when it came to preparing for a car breakdown, I called CarShield. They help knock unexpected car repairs out of the park and help you save money on expensive repairs. I know a thing or two about game-winning hits, and CarShield delivers game-winning protection.
Don't swing and miss. Call CarShield now for their best protection ever and get all-star savings like 24/7 roadside assistance for dead batteries, flat tires, lockouts, and courtesy towing at no additional cost.
With coverage like this, you'll never get stranded on third. Don't let expensive repair bills strike out your budget. Call CarShield before your car breaks down and see how much you can save on car repairs.
Don't strike out against expensive car repairs. Call CarShield now for all-star savings and your free quote. Call 800-363-3986. 800-363-3986.
Baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by Delta, the official airline of the New York Yankees. Delta, keep climbing. And by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicle of the Yankees. So Wandy Peralta is a spectator. You can see shaking his head as he walked off the mound and turns it over to Jonathan Loaisiga. This will be his 22nd game. He's one of Aaron Boone's high leverage guys out of that bullpen. And he has first and second, 1 man out, and Diaz at the plate. Diaz 0 for 2 against Tremont. Fouled away. 98. Right out of the pen. Nice and easy. Double play situation. He'd love a ground ball.
Last worked on Thursday, so he's well rested. Diaz hits a lot of ground balls. 7th highest in the American League.
One and one. Two and one. Blocked by Sanchez. Throw to first. Got him. Meadows too far off the bag. Second time that Sanchez has done that in a couple of games.
Well, Sanchez starting to block the ball a whole lot better. Keeps it in front. I don't know where Meadows thought he was going, and Mike Ford comes behind him. But if you look at the throw, it's right on the money, which makes Mike Ford's job so much easier. A big out here in the 6th inning.
So Choi stays put at second. Now 2 outs, 3-1 on Diaz. And Diaz works a walk. So 3 walks issued by Yankee pitching. And here comes Matt Blake with Joey Wendell coming up. This copyrighted telecast presented by authority of the New York Yankees. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the aforementioned New York Yankees.
I've got to believe this is a scouting report meeting by Matt Blake, going over Joey Wendell, strengths and weaknesses. He hits right-handed pitching so much better than left-handed. 341 coming into this one against right-handed pitching.
So here's Wendell. First and second, 2 outs. 3-3 game. Pitch outside. Well, Wendell has certainly hurt Loizaga with that home run. And then on another one as well. So he can do some damage. He's got 6 home runs on the season. 3-0. Kiermaier's on deck. See if they green light him. 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way 99 miles an hour, 3-1.
Well, he was taking all the way on that 3-0 pitch, but you know that's not going to be the case here. 3-1. Too good of a hitter just to lay one in there.
'99 again, 3-2. Well, now Tampa Bay Rays get an advantage. They'll go on 3-2 and 2 outs. 6th inning, 3-3 game. Each team with 3 hits. Rays have walked 3 times in this inning. Choi at second. Diaz at first. Joey Wendell at the plate. And the 3-2. Swing and a miss, he got him. Big strikeout for Loizaga to get out of trouble. No runs, no hits, 3 walks, 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 3-3.
When I step in the box, I have to be ready for anything. A 2-seamer, a breaking ball, a changeup. I'm Brett Phillips, and out here, you can't afford to be caught looking. That's why when it came to preparing for a car breakdown, I called CarShield. They help knock unexpected car repairs out of the park and help you save money on expensive repairs. I know a thing or two about game-winning hits, and CarShield delivers game-winning protection.
Don't swing and miss. Call CarShield now for their best protection ever and get all-star savings like 24/7 roadside assistance for dead batteries, flat tires, lockouts, and courtesy towing at no additional cost.
With coverage like this, you'll never get stranded on third. Don't let expensive repair bills strike out your budget. Call CarShield before your car breaks down and see how much you can save on car repairs.
Don't strike out against expensive car repairs. Call CarShield now for all-star savings and your free quote. Call 800-363-3986. 800-363-3986.
This is one heck of a script. Looking for a little bit of history tonight. Ground ball. Kim will go to first. It's their first no-hitter in franchise history. Java Joe, no.
Philips presents One Blade. Trim, edge, shave. For every style, for your style. Philips One Blade. Your style made simple. Together, we make life better.
Philips. We're doing more player of the week. I don't know how you could do more. 391. 4 ribbies, 5 runs scored, OPS of 1.048. That's the 7 games from May 21st to May 28th. And look at that, he's leading off. Perfect, right? So Judge leads off against Glasnow, who has thrown 76 pitches. Pitches high. Crowd oohs and ahs, and it's a breaking ball.
Backup breaker up and in.
One. Judge, Urshela, and Ford. Missed outside, 2-1. Judge has an RBI with a bases loaded walk. His 30th ribby of the season. And it also does show you the way he's hit and the consistency in which he's performed to have just 30 RBIs. RBIs are a product of the people around you. If they're not getting on base, then you don't have anybody to drive in. So that's through no fault of Aaron Judge's. 2-2. Could not hold up, goes around. Zunino gets an angle. Strikeout, put out 2-3. Time to take a look at the Audi electric moment. Visit your Tri-State Audi dealer and experience the fully electric Audi e-tron today.
Well, Gleyber Torres getting the night off at shortstop. Gio Urshela taking over. And 2 backhanded strong throws across the diamond to give Randy Arozarena that one right on the money, your electric moment.
John, we might have to start spelling Urshela with 2 S's.
See what you did there. Okay.
That one is served into right field. Phillips into the corner, makes the play. 2 away. So Urshela now 0 for his last 17. Here's Mike Ford. He has struck out twice. And a strike. Two quick strikes on Ford, 0-2. Did he go? Yes, he did. So Ford down on strikes for the third time tonight as the Yankees go down in order against Glasnow. We're taking it to the seventh. 3-3.
When I step in the box, I have to be ready for anything. A two-seamer, a breaking ball, a changeup. I'm Brett Phillips, and out here, you can't afford to be caught looking. That's why when it came to preparing for a car breakdown, I called CarShield. They help knock unexpected car repairs out of the park and help you save money on expensive repairs. I know a thing or two about game-winning hits, and CarShield delivers game-winning protection.
Don't swing and miss. Call CarShield now for their best protection ever and get all-star savings like 24/7 roadside assistance for dead batteries, flat tires, lockouts, and courtesy towing at no additional cost.
With coverage like this, you'll never get stranded on third. Don't let expensive repair bills strike out your budget. Call CarShield before your car breaks down and see how much you can save on car repairs.
Don't strike out against expensive car repairs. Call CarShield now for all-star savings and your free quote. Call 800-363-3986. 800-363-3986.
Our stylists are passionate artisans of hair. Cowlick, what's the move? Bree.
Trim it above the natural bend. Cut it long or short, nothing in between.
Crushed it!
Sport clips, sport clips, sport clips!
Next up, lumpy heads.
Turn up the flavor with Smirnoff Lemonade.
Hey, you brought the new beats. Nice.
In pink and now a new peach. Because you know we got to get the people what they want.
And there are still some great seats available. Yankees battle Boston in the big 3-game series. You're not going to want to miss a moment of the action. Visit Yankees.com for ticket availability and to purchase tickets. Tickets are going fast, so get your Yankees versus Red Sox tickets today at Yankees.com. Cadillac scoreboard as we start the 7th inning. It's 3-3, each team with 3 hits. Yankees have made 1 error. And this is tied because of the home run off the bat of Kevin Kiermaier, leading off the 5th. Now he leads off the 7th against Loaizaga. Kiermaier, Zunino, and Phillips. And a strike. Told you about the upcoming weekend, and the Red Sox will be in town this weekend, but as the Yankees are playing the Rays, the Red Sox are playing the Astros. They lost to the Astros yesterday, and they're trailing 1-0 in the 3rd inning today.
Spectrum Mobile. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Just $45.
1-2 on Kiermaier as he waved through that pitch. Off the glove of Loaizaga. And a nice play there by Odor to get the speedy Kiermaier. So you score that 1-4-3.
Well, a good break here for the Yankees in the 7th inning. As Kiermaier hits it right back up the middle. Off the glove of Loaizaga. It goes right to Odor. He's able to get the speedy Kiermaier.
So here's Zunino, who struck out twice against Herman. First pitch is low, 1-0. One. Yankees playing to pull. LeMahieu very close to the line at third. Urshela shades in the hole. One and two. Boy, Loaisiga's stuff is just filthy. Phillips on deck. Two count on Zunino in the 7th. 3-3 game. And the pitch. Broken back, ground ball. Urshela, the long throw. They get Zunino. 2 away. Now let's see the answer to that trivia question we gave you earlier. Since 2013, only 3 catchers have more home runs than Sanchez and Zunino. Who are they? Well, Brian McCann. Yadi Molina, maybe?
Yadi Molina is what I was thinking.
Not sure who the third one is. Well, we're wrong on McCann.
Salvador
we're right
Perez.
on McCann, yeah. And Yasmani Grandal. Not good. Here's Phillips. All of those players have played at least 280 more games than Sanchez. And they use 2013 as the line of demarcation because that's including Zunino's whole career. Two and one. Phillips grounded to first and flat out to right. The 2-1 pitch outside. Defense plays the lefty hitter straight away. 3-1 count now. LeMahieu will back up at third. Less likely to him bunting. And Phillips works a walk. And back to the top of the order, and Brandon Lau singled off the glove of Herman in the first, came around to score, then 2 fly balls to left. That's another rare walk for Loaisiga. His second tonight and his 7th on the year. He came into the game 14th in the American League in walk rate with 4.9%. Count 1-0 on Lau.
Loaisiga and Sanchez have to pay attention to Phillips at first base here with 2 outs in the 7th inning in the top of the lineup. Always an opportunity to try to steal a bag and get a runner in scoring position.
One and one. Each team with 3 hits. It's a 3-3 game in the 7th inning. Second game of this 4-game set. the first game of the year for Loaisiga with multiple walks. So he walked Diaz, first batter he faced, in the 6th. And now he's walked Phillips here with 2 outs in the 7th. Grounded right to LeMahieu. Over to Ford, and that'll do it. Score that a 5-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left at the end of 6.5. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. Yankees and the Rays are tied at 3, but we'll stay right here as we honor America in the Bronx.
Your attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen, will you rise and remove your caps? Tonight, the Yankees are honoring as their veteran of the game, United States Army Specialist Alfred Cornetto Jr. from Waretown, New Jersey, who served in the Vietnam War. The Yankees say thank you for your sacrifice and service to our nation. And our Yankee Stadium organist Paul Cartier's rendition of God Bless America.
Sushi restaurant. Alright, alright. I'm not going to get lost. Saying, no, I love you,
baby. Introducing Gatorade Fit. Fitness starts from the inside out. Get healthy, real hydration and no added sugar, artificial sweeteners, or added colors. Fitness starts from within. Gatorade Fit. Healthy, real hydration. All G.
Unjunk your sleep at Mattress Firm. Shop Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America, and get a $300 instant gift. Plus, get 0% interest for 60 months. Only at Mattress Firm.
Latte, please.
You just use your MasterCard. That's magnificent. It makes everything magnificent.
Sterling K. Brown?
When you use your MasterCard to tap or order online for dining and groceries, MasterCard will donate one.
Summary 3-3-1 for the Yanks, 3-3-0 for Tampa Bay. Tyler Glasnow, 6 innings. He's still in there. Domingo Germán pitched 5. Meadows and Kiermaier each with a home run. Miguel Andujar, a solo home run in the 4th inning for the Yankees. Briefly gave them a 3-2 lead. Gary Sanchez leads off against Glasnow. And he has struck out twice against the A's right-hander. Foul back.
Well, just listening to Jack and Bob talk about the bullpens as we look at the defense for Gary Sanchez, which has really improved over the last 2 weeks, blocking the baseball so much better. The accurate throw there to get Meadows was a huge base running mistake and a nice play by Gary Sanchez. But Jack mentioning that the Yankees feel like they should win a game like this with their bullpen, and I look at the flip side of it with Tampa Bay. Glasnow with his pitch count in good shape. They have a bullpen that they're proud of. And they're really good at winning close games, so the last couple of innings here are going to be interesting.
Still throwing hard, but that's a ball. 3-1. On deck is Andujar.
90 pitches. He threw 102 pitches in his 8 shutout innings. His last outing against Kansas City.
Ripped down the left field line. It is a fair ball. One hop up against the wall. Rosarena gets the ball in quickly, and Sanchez is in there with a leadoff double.
Well, we talked repeatedly about Gary Sanchez and the fastballs that are thrown by him. He's in a fastball count 3-1 and able to get ready just a little bit earlier and hunt that fastball. Able to get there. The only question, could he get to second base? Rosarena does not have the strongest throwing arm, and Gary Sanchez fired up after a leadoff double.
Now to bring out the Rays pitching coach, Kyle Snyder, to talk with Glasnow, as he's getting ready to face Andujar. And J.P. Fireeisen, who closed the game yesterday, he's up, getting ready in a hurry. Take a look at the home run that Andujar hit in the 4th and the exit velo, presented by Spectrum Mobile. Go to SpectrumMobile.com today. 102 exit velo, and it traveled 364 feet. Second home run in as many games. Last 12 games, a .333 hitter. Swing and a miss. Andujar finally getting the consistent at-bats he has not gotten since he suffered the injury in the year following his breakout rookie season. And playing every day and being in the lineup every day, John, you could see the positive effect it has on him. He doesn't have to worry about an 0 for 4 taking him out of the lineup and maybe being sent down.
Yeah, we talked about the confidence out in the outfield defensively. As the Rays getting their bullpen going, but also at the plate, you can see the swagger coming back a little bit. But when Marcus Timms, the hitting instructor, talked to the media today, and Meredith, he talked about situational hitting and how the Yankees have been preaching that this year. Well, with the runner at second base, nobody out here in the 7th inning, situational hitting will come into play.
Ground ball to short, and a bad base running decision by Gary Sanchez. And he is tagged out as he runs out of the baseline, and he tried to advance on a ball hit in front of him, and that's another out on the bases for the New York Yankees.
It just can't happen, Michael. I mean, this is a routine base running play. You're taught all the way through the minor leagues. If the ball is in front of you to your right, you cannot go. It's a routine ground ball to short. It's just another base running mistake, and the base running instincts are not very good right now for Gary Sanchez. Ball's right in front of him. It just can't happen.
Well, he had a base running blunder in Detroit as well, and what a pick-me-up for Glasnow. And Andujar will reach on the fielder's choice. I mean, all you could say about that is, wow. 27th out on the bases this season, the most in the majors. The league average is 15. They've almost doubled the league average. And Aaron Boone made a good point the other day. He said, well, some outs on the bases are because of aggressiveness. You want that kind of, that's not an aggressive play. That's just a bad play.
Michael, that is as basic of a base running play as you can have. When you're taking your lead off of second base, you're telling yourself, if the ball's hit to my right, I can't go. If the ball's hit to my left on the ground, that's a ball I advance to third base.
Popped up shallow right, and Phillips makes the play and falls over Wendell. 2 away.
Phillips coming in, Wendell trying to get out of the way, and that could have gotten ugly with a possible injury right there. That medium depth fly ball in no man's land. Nice play by Phillips.
Nice block by Zunino. Frazier grounds one to short, throw to first, and the scoop by Choi to retire Frazier for the final out. So a leadoff double just squandered by the base running of Gary Sanchez. No runs a hit, one man left. We go to the 8th inning. It's a 3-3 game.
Our stylist.
Trim it above the natural bend. Cut it long or short, nothing in between.
Crushed it!
Sport clips, sport clips, sport clips.
Next up, lumpy heads.
If you're always asking, where next? Capital One has the travel card for you. Venture X. Earn 10x miles on hotels and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Find your where next with Venture X. What's in your wallet?
You have no idea how different the game is. I imagined you were dead.
No, just retired.
I want to understand how your world works.
You have no idea what I did, who I was.
I've got 10,000 agents and a $10 billion budget. What have you got?
You're about to drive this to a place you're not going to like when we get there.
FX's The Old Man. All new Thursdays on FX. Stream on Hulu.
Let's go again. One more. One more. Right stand.
Want more?
By Gary Sanchez there in the 7th inning. We've seen a few of them this year getting caught in between first and second. And the easy tag by Bichette the other day in Detroit, down by a few runs. And to end the inning with a base running mistake in between first and second, it just cannot happen. And then in the 7th, the routine ground ball to his right. You're taught at a very young age that that cannot happen. That's not a ball that you advance to third base on. Some of the base running instincts from Gary Sanchez this year have not been great.
Chad Green takes over on the mound for the Yanks. And Arozarena swings and misses as we start the 8th inning. So Gary's made 4 outs on the bases this season, and that ties him with Judge and Urshela for most on the team. 23rd game for Green. Oh, 0-2. Choi's on deck. Arozarena, Choi, and Meadows against Green, the Yankees' 4th pitcher. Herman started, then Peralta, Loaizaga, and now Green. There's fireworks going off beyond the left field scoreboard. Yankees need some inside the ballpark. 3-2.
You know, Michael, we've been talking through this rough stretch that every time there's a runner in scoring position, you feel the stress, you feel the pressure to try to get a big hit. And after a base running mistake by Gary Sanchez with that leadoff double, you feel some stress and pressure in this game, have to find a way to win.
Swing and a miss, got it right by him at 96 miles an hour. Well, fans, tomorrow night it's round 3 of this 4-game showdown with the rival Rays here in the Bronx. Coverage starts at 6 with batting practice today and the Yankees pregame. Then first pitch is just after 7 right here on Yes and streaming on the Yes app. And tomorrow is the inaugural Lou Gehrig Day around Major League Baseball. The league aims to raise awareness and support for ALS research. And kudos go out to Major League Baseball for finally doing this. And we will tell you a lot about it tomorrow. Here's Ji-Man Choi. There's a strike from Green. Choi's 0 for 2 with a walk. And the 1-1. 1-2. And the pitch from Green. Fouled away. Now, we told you that Choi, famous for the splits he does at first base. It's a little more difficult for him this year because of COVID protocols. Over the winter, he was not able to do Pilates or yoga and just lifted weights. And he said that he might not be able to do the split, so it would be nice if my teammates threw a little better. Did he go? Oh, yes, he went. Choi down on strikes. 2 strikeouts for Green.
Yeah, fastball jumping out of the hand of Chad Green tonight. A look from the side.
So here's Austin Meadows, a 2-run home run in the first inning. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. 1-0. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. 2-0. With Diaz on deck.
Their respect right there for a hot hitter. A 2-0 curveball. Chad Green just not going to give in and challenge Austin Meadows with Diaz on deck.
And he walked him on 4 pitches. As Meadows passes the baton to Diaz. We're in the 8th inning of a 3-3 game. Rays jumped out to a 2-0 lead on the Meadows 2-run home run in the first inning. Then good Yankee base running in the third as LeMahieu scored the 2nd run in the third on a wild pitch that didn't get that far away. That tied it at 2. Then Andujar with a home run in the 4th made it 3-2. Kiermaier's home run in the 5th made it 3-3. And that's where we are here in the 8th inning. Strike on the inside corner to Diaz. Meadows leads off first. High fastball, check swing. He did not go, said De Jesus. Runner goes. Don't know if that was a foul ball. Yes, it was. As Meadows goes back to first.
Take another look. Some right on the mask as Sanchez was coming out of his crouch to try to deliver a throw to second.
Runner goes again, pitches high, throw to second, he throws it into center field. And Meadows stays put at second base, he's in scoring position.
Well, you wouldn't think of Austin Meadows as a guy who's going to be stealing a bag, but the Rays have been aggressive on the base paths this year. That's a 33rd stolen base, third in the American League, as Sanchez just works underneath it here. The low arm angle. Little left to right slice on that throw.
Two balls, two strikes, two outs. 3-3 game, top of the eighth. Runner at second base. Diaz. And the ball gets away from Sanchez. He doesn't know where it is, and that allows Meadows to go to third. That'll be a wild pitch. Count 3-2. Scored a wild pitch.
Take a look at the breaking ball. Sanchez with the backhand. Doesn't get his body and his upper body out there to try to block it. Then can't pick up where the baseball was. Not the best last inning for Gary Sanchez.
Goes out and talks with Green. So now, does Green have the confidence to throw a breaking ball with a runner at third, or can Diaz sit there on the fastball? Meadows making his way around the bases. The 3-2 upstairs, and a walk to Diaz, and that passes the baton to Joey Wendell. And Matt Blake wants to go talk with Green. So big spot in this game. Glasnow still in there, watching intently as his team tries to work a two-out rally. Two strikes. It's a no contact inning. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, a stolen base and a wild pitch. It's first and third, 2 men out.
Well, this might be the last guy the Yankees want to see up at the plate, though. Joey Wendell has given the Yankees problems through the years. We already showed some of his highlights early on this year. Gary Sanchez going to go out in front of home plate, going through the first and third defensive signs, whether the Yankees want to throw through, try to get Diaz if he's going to steal a bag, or maybe hold on to the baseball and keep Meadows at third.
Well, Wendell's done against the Yankees this year, 349 with 5 ribbies.
I would not expect Diaz to be running early in this count. Maybe if Wendell gets behind in the count and 2 strikes, but I think they want to keep that hole between first and second open for Wendell.
Meadows off third, Diaz off first, Wendell at the plate. Upstairs, So Green coasting through the first two batters now has run into trouble. And has the runner at third taken the breaking ball away. The 1-0. 1-1.
Good fastball middle in, and had a little elevation on it, able to get it by Joey Wendell.
Wendell tonight has lined out to Odor and sandwiched around that 2 strikeouts. Ford holding the runner at first. LeMahieu about even with the bag at third, but off the line. 1-1. Powered it right by him. 1-2.
The fastball is jumping out of his hand again at 95 with a little bit of elevation. With Chad Green, I don't think there's any reason to change it up. Maybe elevate a little bit more with that fastball. See if Wendell will expand.
Popped up shallow right. Going to be a long run. And Frazier makes the play to end the inning. Clint Frazier with the diving play to keep the score tied at 3. It was popped up into no man's land. Odor couldn't get there. Frazier with the lunge and the catch, and he holds on.
If you're gonna chill with Woodbridge, then chill. Because why not is a perfectly acceptable reason. And if it holds wine, it's a wine glass. Woodbridge, wine your way.
Our stylists are passionate artisans of hair. Cowlick, what's the move? Bree.
Trim it above the natural bend. Cut it long or short, nothing in between.
Crushed it!
Sport clips, sport clips, sport clips.
Next up, lumpy heads.
Carefully crafted with Valencia orange peel, Blue Moon is one of a kind. Something this unique could hang in a gallery, but it looks best in our signature glass. Blue Moon, one of a kind, every time.
If you're always asking, where next? Capital One has the travel card for you. Venture X. Earn 10x miles on hotels and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel. Venture X. What's in your wallet?
I call it the wheel.
Okay, this is a miss.
It's a fork.
I got 10 forks right here, baby! A toilet? We're not animals. We go outside like humans. Nobody's gone to the moon, ever.
Why not?
Well, it's too far. It's far.
Like I was saying, it's FTX. It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
Yeah, I don't think so. And I'm never wrong about this stuff. Never.
There's a monster problem, and our hero needs solutions. So she starts a Miro to brainstorm. Shoot it, suggests the scientists. So they shoot it. Back to the Miro board. Dave says, feed it.
That gets the Yankees out of the 8th inning. Chad Green makes the pitch. Thought might be a routine fly ball, but you watch how far Clint Frazier had to go and lay out. Perfect timing, perfect extension, just when the Yankees needed a big defensive play, as Gary Sanchez had a rough defensive inning, gives a little hug to Clint Frazier. Big play to pick up the Yankees.
High fly ball off the bat of LeMahieu. Phillips makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 out. The new pitcher is J.P. Fireeisen. He saved the game yesterday. This will be his 27th game. He came over from Milwaukee in the deal that sent Willy Adames to the Brewers. Fireeisen came over to the Yankees in the Andrew Miller deal with the Indians that also brought Clint Frazier. Pitch is high. Chapman getting ready. Two 2-0 on Odor. Trying to untie it with that swing. 2-1.
Well, you get ahead in the count 2-0 in a tie ball game. Odor has one thing on his mind. Trying to stretch out, give the Yankees a lead.
Two and two. 3-2. On deck is Judge. Swing and a miss. Chased a pitch out of the zone. Two-way. Well, Clint Frazier ended the top of the 8th inning with a diving play, and he has been Superman-like with some of his plays this year. This one was in Cleveland where he took flight. Here in left center field at the stadium, again, airborne. And that one he broke his glasses in Cleveland. And this one he broke the Tampa Bay Rays' heart in the 8th inning by taking away an RBI single. Maybe more. Here's Aaron Judge. Jumps on the first pitch and fouls it away.
We see Aaron Judge 0 for 2. He did walk in the third. He's been so aggressive on that first pitch lately. He got a fastball out over the plate from Fire Eyes and just fouled it off.
One and one. Fire Eyes and deals. Judge is 0 for 2. Walked with the bases loaded. Picked up his 30th ribby of the year. Gio Urshela is on deck. Fire Eyes and deals. 2 and 2. The Rays made the deal with Milwaukee, pick up a couple of arms, and they know that they've got a lot of close to Major League ready shortstops, at least 3 in the minors. And the one who got the call after the Adames trade was Taylor Walls, who we saw yesterday. 2-2. 3 and 2 with Urshela on deck.
Well, it's been a steady diet of breaking balls away to Aaron Judge. Fastball first pitch was away to Aaron Judge. See if he leans out over the plate here, try to drill one to right center field.
Time is called. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning of a 3-3 game. And the righty deals. And he walked it. Well, if you believe in due, Gio Urshela is due. He's 0 for 3 tonight. He's 0 for his last 17. Average down to 253. And in the 18 games since he had his knee problem, he's 14 for 69. So right around 200. Pitch outside, 1-0. He's done a good job playing shortstop tonight, giving Gleyber Torres the night off. The 1-0. 1-1. Chapman continuing to throw. He's coming in whether they score or not. After 8 innings at home, there's not going to be a save situation, so you bring your closer in the 9th. Pop foul and out of play on the right side, 1-2.
You can see Gio Urshela and his frustration. He just had 2 fastballs back to back that he feels like he should have done some damage, and it's just leaving the strike zone with the path of his swing a little bit early. It's coming out just a little bit too quick, but those are 2 fastballs that he usually does some damage with.
Judge at first, 2 men out, held there by Choi. 1-2 count on Urshela. JP Fireisen on the mound, and he throws over to first, and Judge dives back. The 1-2. Blocked by Zunino. John, you must appreciate the show Zunino's been putting on.
I was just thinking, these are the plays that don't show up in a box score, but when you block a 1-2 slider down and away like that in a tie ball game to keep Aaron Judge at first base instead of in scoring position, those are the little things that you take with you when you go back to your hotel room tonight knowing that you did a good job.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Judge at first, the pitch. Grounded. Grabbed there, but no, knocked down by Lau. It'll be a base hit as it trickles into right field. Judge advances to second. So Gio breaks an 0 for 17 slide. And with Mike Ford due up, Yankees are going to send up a pinch hitter.
Well, Gio Urshela needed this. Not his best swing, not the best contact, but you could see Lau shifting up the middle. He's going to be able to get a piece of it, but not enough to knock it down. Be a base hit for Urshela, and the Yankees set up here with 2 down.
And they're going to send up Giancarlo Stanton to pinch hit for Mike Ford. Ford 0 for 3 tonight with 3 strikeouts. Kyle Snyder, the pitching coach, will come out and go over how they want to pitch Stanton. Stanton has been struggling mightily since coming off the IL with the quad issue, missing 13 games. He looked a little better yesterday, John, the way he took some pitches, and we'll see if that translates tonight.
Well, Mike Ford had a tough night at the plate. 3 strikeouts, so Aaron Boone going to make the move to Giancarlo Stanton. You're right. The swings and the take looked a little bit better, more balanced last night. He has struggled since coming off the IL.
Judge at second. Urshela is at first, and the pinch hitter is Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Bottom of the 8th inning, Yankees trying to snap this 3-3 tie. And the pitch. Another block by Zunino.
This makes it look so easy. He's down on that one knee, but just slides his body. Most importantly, his upper body, the right angle to deaden the baseball right in front of home plate.
Grounded to short, and they'll get the force as Stanton grounds into a 6-4, and we go to the 9th inning tied at 3.
Oh, you're doing it wrong, man.
What's wrong with action figures?
Nothing. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies.
Whoa.
I look good in miniature. Capital One Shopping.
What's in your wallet?
Your team is on a streak. A losing one. You need to scout some new career prospects.
I need Indeed. Indeed you do.
An Indeed resume gets right to work for you. It helps you adapt your skills and makes sure you stand out, so you can find that better fit fast.
Can you think of a time things didn't go as you planned?
How much time do we have?
When I step in the box, I have to be ready for anything. A two-seamer, a breaking ball, a changeup. I'm Brett Phillips, and out here, you can't afford to be caught looking. That's why when it came to preparing for a car breakdown, I called CarShield. They help knock unexpected car repairs out of the park and help you save money on expensive repairs. I know a thing or two about game-winning hits, and CarShield delivers game-winning protection.
Don't swing and miss. Call CarShield now for their best protection ever and get all-star savings like 24/7 roadside assistance for dead batteries, flat tires, lockouts, and courtesy towing at no additional cost.
With coverage like this, you'll never get stranded on third. Don't let expensive repair bills strike out your budget. Call CarShield before your car breaks down and see how much you...
Airline of the New York Yankees, Delta Keep Climbing. And by FW Webb, the official plumbing, heating, cooling, and PVF supplier to the New York Yankees. Well, we go to the 9th inning, and it'll be Aroldis Chapman on the mound in a 3-3 game. 21st game for Chapman, 38 strikeouts in 20 innings, he walked 9. And here's some of the changes for the Yankees. So LeMahieu moves from third to first, replacing Ford. Urshela moves from short to third, and Wade comes on and plays shortstop. And the new pitcher is Aroldis Chapman. So it'll be the bottom third of the Tampa Bay order, starting with Kevin Kiermaier. If the Yankees are going to win this game tonight, it will be in walk-off fashion. Kiermaier 1 for 3 with a home run in the 5th. Checks his swing, 1-0. Pete Fairbanks warming for the Tampa Bay Rays in their pen. The 1-0. Fouled away. Two and one.
Well, the lefty-righty thing doesn't really matter when Chapman comes in the game with all of his weapons. You have Zunino, the right-handed power hitter, waiting on deck. Phillips hitting ninth as a left-handed hitter. We'll see if Kevin Cash maybe makes some changes in his lineup.
Went off speed. And the count 2-2. And Chapman deals the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Off speed upstairs.
Yeah, these are not the best sliders you're going to see from Chapman, but it works out. Elevated up out of the strike zone.
There's Mike Zunino, who's 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a ground ball to short. .99 downstairs, 1-0.
Well, Zunino, a good fastball hitter and good numbers against left-handed pitching. .341 against lefties coming in.
Urshela deep at third, close to the line. Yankees guarding against the extra base hit, and there's a strike. 1-1. Odor shades up the middle. Phillips is on deck. Yankees have 5 hits, the Rays have 3. One and two. Fairbanks comes in. This is who's due up and what they've done against Fairbanks. Sanchez 0 for 2, and Duhar's never faced him. Gardner 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him. 101 miles an hour. Zunino down on strikes.
Well, just a really smart at bat from Aroldis Chapman. A lot of off-speed pitches to Zunino. I mentioned how he likes the fastball, but then you get 101 after seeing the slider and the split. It just overpowers Zunino.
Now they stayed with Kiermaier and they're staying with Phillips. They have 2 righties on the bench, Margot and Brasso. And they have 2 switch hitters, Walls and Mejia, electing to stay with the lefties. 1-0. That's what Kevin Cash is working with. Two 2-0 on Phillips. They have to have some intel, John, that would tell them they think that lefties do better against Chapman than righties would.
Yeah, you'd look forward to that Brasso matchup, right, with Chapman, with all the history that they have, and then Margot, a right-handed hitter. Figured that might be a more attractive matchup, but Kevin Cash pushing all the right buttons lately.
Breaking ball's a strike. Well, lefties in 11 at-bats have not had a hit. Not many people have hit Chapman this season, so righties have that one home run. There's a ground ball to second. Odor gets Phillips, and Chapman works a 1-2-3 inning. Well, can the Yankees walk it off and get a much-needed win in the bottom of the 9th inning? Gary Sanchez, he'll start it off. Then Miguel Andujar. And finally, Brett Gardner. Stay tuned.
I call it the wheel.
I don't think so. This is a miss.
Brothers, behold, it's a fork. I got 10 forks right here, baby. A toilet? We're not animals. We go outside like humans.
Hancock.
No king.
The people shall have the right to vote.
Even the stupid ones?
Yes.
Edison, can I be honest with you? It stinks.
Nobody's gone to the moon, ever.
Why not?
It's far, it's too far, it's far.
の未来はポータブルミュージックです。
バカか。出て行け。バタリがいてもいるぞ。バタリ。
Like I was saying, it's FTX. It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
I don't think so. And I'm never wrong about this stuff. Never.
When I step in the box, I have to be ready for anything. A two-seamer, a breaking ball, a changeup. I'm Brett Phillips, and out here, you can't afford to be caught looking. That's why when it came to preparing for a car breakdown, I called CarShield. They help knock unexpected car repairs out of the park and help you save money on expensive repairs. I know a thing or two about game-winning hits, and CarShield delivers game-winning protection.
Don't swing and miss. Call CarShield now for their best protection ever and get all-star savings like 24/7 roadside assistance for dead batteries, flat tires, lockouts, and courtesy towing.
Go back to the bottom of the 4th inning. Miguel Andujar has been swinging a hot bat lately. Second home run in his last 2 games. Your Land Rover drive of the game.
Well, despite some of the blunders, the Yankees have an opportunity to win it here in the bottom of the 9th inning, and that serves as the great deodorant, the great eraser, as Pete Fairbanks will come in. Then it'll be Sanchez, Andujar, and Gardner as the Yankees try to even the series at a game apiece. And we saw Fairbanks yesterday. He pitched a 1-2-3 inning, striking out LeMahieu, Stanton, and Judge. Flew out to center, flied out to center field. So Sanchez, 1 for 3. Last time up, he doubled and then tried to advance on a ball hit in front of him. He was thrown out at third. They play him to pull. The pitch by Fairbanks. It's a strike. 98 miles an hour.
You watch Gary Sanchez take that first pitch. He did not have that big high leg kick. Kind of an abbreviated, just got his foot up and got it down quickly. So maybe an adjustment he's making to swing the bat a little bit better lately.
Fly ball center field. Kiermaier is there to put it away. 1 down.
Good swing, hit it hard.
If there's a 10th inning, you'll see Lucas Litke.
Again, the leg kick is a lot shorter and smaller. That's able to let him get his front foot down a little bit earlier and then just let his hands work. I like the adjustment.
Yankees have 4 walk-off wins this year. Only the A's with 5 have more. Here is Andujar. And there's a strike. Andujar with his 2nd home run in as many days. 1 for 3 in this game. And the 0-1. Well, the breaking ball 0-2. Fairbanks sets. And the 0-2 to Andujar. Right back to Fairbanks. 2 away. And here is Brett Gardner. He's in the middle of a tough slide. He's 0 for 3 tonight. He's 1 for his last 20. Looking for his first home run of the year. Three infielders on the right side for Gardner. And Diaz in on the lip of the grass over at third, guarding against a possible bunt. Went off speed, a little bit high, 1-0. Pitch is high, 2-0. Brett Phillips would serve as the runner at second if we go to extra innings because he made the final out. Three 3-0 on Gardner. As Clint Frazier is on deck. And in the hole, DJ LeMahieu. And the 3-0 from Fairbanks. Almost hit him, ball 4, Gardner. The winning run is at first base. Well, Frazier saved the game with a diving play in right field. He has a chance to win the game with Gardner on first base and 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning of a 3-3 tie between the Yankees and the Rays. Keeping Gardner close. One and 0. Now you could run against Zunino. We tell you how he's been blocking pitches expertly, but he's only 4 for 21, 19%, throwing out attempted base stealers.
Yeah, and I wouldn't consider Fairbanks real quick to home plate.
Gonna throw over to first. That was the signal.
If you're Clint Frazier, this is exactly what you want to happen. Fairbanks paying attention to Brett Gardner.
Gardner has not attempted a steal so far this year. Snap throw to first. Diving back is Gardner. Was not a great throw by Zunino. 1-1. Great cat-mouse game going on here between the Yankees and the Rays. Winning runs at first base with 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th inning. Frazier at the plate. Fairbanks on the mound. Right down the middle. 1-2. 2017 against the Brewers, Frazier's only walk-off home run. He had a different number then, but his intent the same now with 77 on his back. A step off by Fairbanks. Runner goes, 1-2, in the dirt, throw to second, stolen base for Gardner. So the winning run is in scoring position.
Well, decent jump by Brett Gardner. The throw by Zunino on the money, but just a little bit late. The pitch was borderline whether it was a strike or a ball.
Well, Frazier doesn't have to muscle up now. Good arms in center field and right. A base hit to a Rosarena probably wins the game. Blocked by Zunino. 3-2 on Frazier. Take a look at all the arms. So a red light on a Rosarena, a solid red, or a green light on a Rosarena, solid red on Kiermaier and Phillips.
Well, first base is open here for Fairbanks if he wants to be careful with Clint Frazier, but you have DJ LeMahieu waiting on deck. I know he's not having the type of year that we expect from LeMahieu, but a good hitter with runners in scoring position.
3-2. Missed inside. Frazier works a walk. And that's going to bring up DJ LeMahieu with a chance to win the game.
Couple of borderline pitches. The breaking ball that is off the plate in. You can see Frazier was fooled. Good call by Chris Guccione.
So the pitching coach, Kyle Snyder, goes out and tosses with Fairbanks. LeMahieu, so great in his first 2 years as a Yankee in these situations. Not so much in the early going this year. He seemed to be absolute money in 2019 and 2020. Won a batting title last year. His average with runners in scoring position was in the high 300s. Gardner's the winning run at second base. Frazier at first. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. So a couple of two-out walks have put the Yankees in position to walk it off. LeMahieu is 1 for 4. He has 14 ribbies on the year. And the pitch. Foul back. 97 fouled straight back. 229 with runners in scoring position this season. The previous 2 years combined 384.
Even with those numbers, Michael, LeMahieu's the guy that I would want up there in this spot. Good swing at that first pitch fastball. Just fouled it straight back.
The 0-1. Right off the end of the bat, up against the fence in front of the Yankee dugout, 0-2. The Yankees need a win. 4 straight losses. They've lost 6 of 7 games. They have struggled offensively, but they have an opportunity to win it here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Gray's trying to force extra innings. It's 3-3. First and second, 2 outs. LeMahieu at the plate. Fairbanks gets the sign. And the pitch. Skied the other way and out of play. They'll do it again. Kiermaier playing in right center field. Arozarena in left center field. The 0-2. Line drive and caught by Lau. And we will go to the 10th inning. So LeMahieu hit it hard, hit it the other way, but Lau was there to make the play. Some free baseball on the way. Bonus cantos. We'll start with a runner on second in a 3-3 game.
Introducing Gatorade Fit. Fitness starts from the inside out. Get healthy, real hydration and no added sugar, artificial sweeteners, or added colors. Fitness starts from within. Gatorade Fit. Healthy, real hydration. All G.
Oh, you're doing it wrong, man.
What's wrong with action figures?
Nothing. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them.
Whoa.
I look good in miniature. Capital One Shopping.
What's in your wallet?
A monster was attacking, but the team remained calm. Because with Miro, they could problem solve together and find the answer that was right under their nose. Or his nose.
Hurry into Mattress Firm's July 4th sale. Get a king bed for the price of a queen or a queen for a twin and save up to $500 on Sealy. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying Sealy purchase. Up to a $4.99.
Thanks to vaccines and the resilience of New Yorkers, the city is ready for you. Just like the Yankees, it's time to come out and play. Be sure to hashtag your photos with Now York if you're here at the stadium out in the Bronx or elsewhere across the 5 boroughs as we get back out there. John, a show of frustration with DJ LeMahieu. He thought that was a game-ending hit to right field, and Lau had other ideas, and you could see DJ was angry.
Yeah, DJ, a player who does not show a lot of emotion, but when you're the Yankees and you badly need a win and you do everything right and hit the ball hard right on a line, you're going to show a little frustration.
Brett Phillips will start the inning at second base. Lucas Litke comes on. He's the Yankees' 6th pitcher tonight. Congratulations go out to our Yes Network brothers as Brooklyn beats Boston 123-109. So the Nets will play the Bucks in the next round of the NBA playoffs. Brandon Lau will lead off. And he shows bunt, pulls it back, 1-0. We have not seen a lot of this in extra innings, John.
No, I was just thinking that. It's always interesting to see what different organizations and their philosophies with this extra inning and the runner starting at second base.
Yankees 2-4 in extra inning games. The Rays 3-3. The old Butcher boy, he shows bunt and then swung through it. 1-1.
Well, he shows bunt. You think he's just going to sacrifice, and then he tries to punch at it, as you saw the movement on the right side of the infield.
That's odd. Yankees in at the corners. You know, John, I don't think the bunt is the play for the visiting team in these extra innings, because you want to put a crooked number up because the other team's going to start with the runner at second as well. That's why we have not seen a lot of bunts, especially from the visiting team. Phillips is a great base runner at second base. Wade trying to check him back. 2-2.
This at bat is kind of all over the place for Lau here. It shows bunt the first pitch, then Tries to slap one the second pitch. Now he's back to swinging. Even count 2-2.
Grounded to first. He got the job done moving the runner to third. So Phillips is at third with one out, and a Rosarena comes up, and that'll force the Yankees to bring the infield in. So infield in. And here is a Rosarena who was 0 for 4 tonight. Outfield playing deep. Well, these are the arms in the outfield. The red light goes to Clint Frazier. Run at your own risk. Obviously, we're looking at a sac fly in this situation with a runner at third and one man out. One and one on a Rosarena.
Licky coming right at a Rosarena. Choi waiting on deck. You have the left-handed hitting Meadows behind him. But Licky coming right at a Rosarena with a couple of cut fastballs.
That one is popped up. Backing up is Odor. He makes the play on the outfield grass, and Phillips stays put at third. So now with 2 outs, the infield could back up. G-Man Choi is due up, but they're going to send up a pinch hitter. And it's going to be Manuel Margot. Margot started yesterday, and he was 1 for 4, and now Matt Blake comes out to talk with Licky about how they'll pitch him. Andrew Kittredge will pitch the 10th inning, bottom of the 10th inning for the Rays. So Margot pinch hits for Choi, who was 0 for 3 with a walk, a couple of strikeouts. Yankees even with the bag at the corners, back at shortstop and second. Phillips at third. 2 men out, and the pitch to Margot is inside 1-0. The Yankees will start with DJ LeMahieu at second base in the bottom of the 10th inning. Fly ball, shallow right. And Gardner calls off Frazier for the final out of the 10th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. Yankees have another chance to walk it off.
Latte, please.
You just used your MasterCard. That's magnificent.
Sterling K. Brown?
When you use your MasterCard to tap in-store for dining, MasterCard will donate 1 cent up to $5 million to Stand Up to Cancer. Together, we can start something priceless.
Let's go again. One more.
One more. Right, Stan.
Want more?
Nothing like a weekend in the woods.
It's a good choice all around, like screening for colon cancer. When caught in early stages, it's more treatable.
I'm Cologuard. I'm non-invasive, and I detect altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages.
Early stages?
Yep. It's for people 45 plus at average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider if Cologuard is right for you.
We're in.
We always believed the welcoming spirit was a small town thing. Turns out, we were wrong. From the places that don't have a welcome sign, to the spots where you don't look the part, to moments where you don't even know where you are. Wherever Jim Beam is welcome, you'll be welcome too.
Home run off Domingo Germán. Third inning. Yankees tie it. First, the bases loaded walk by Judge. That made it 2-1. And then a ball in the dirt. Zunino blocks it. Doesn't get that far away, but heads up base running by LeMahieu. Ties the score at 2. Fourth inning. Andujar with his second home run in as many games gives the Yankees a 3-2 lead. But in the fifth, Kevin Kiermaier ties the game by hitting a home run of his own. And we stay 3-3. Bottom of the 10th inning. 5 hits for the Yankees, 1 error. And Tampa Bay 3 hits and no errors. So now the Yankees have a runner at second base, and that is DJ LeMahieu. It's always the runner or the batter who made the final out of the previous inning. And Andrew Kittredge in his 19th game. You see his numbers. They're good. Very good. And those are the changes. Margot takes over in left. Wendell at third. Walls at short. And Diaz is at first. Will the Yankees have Odor swing away or just bunt DJ over to third? Swinging away, and he gets the job done. Loud to Diaz. And now the winning run is 90 feet away.
Well, Marcus Timms talked about situational hitting. A nice job by Odor there. Probably a player who hasn't bunted much in his career, but able to get the ground ball to the right side. And Kevin Cash is not even going to waste any time with Aaron Judge. It's going to be an intentional walk.
So you intentionally walk Judge, and what you're obviously doing is setting up the double play with Urshela coming up. Urshela broke an 0 for 17 slide with an infield single in the 8th inning. And again, Kyle Snyder will come out and talk with Kittredge about how they'll pitch to Urshela.
Well, the Tampa Bay Rays and Kyle Snyder, the pitching coach, they use up their mound visits during these games. Plenty of meetings out on the mound. They're going to go through Gio Urshela. Probably a reminder you have Tyler Wade waiting on deck.
And the strains of Billy Joel's Pressure on the stadium sound system. Who's the pressure on? Is it on the Rays? Is it on Urshela? We'll see who handles it best. LeMahieu is at third. Judge is at first after the intentional walk. And now the Rays will back up to halfway, so they could turn a double play. So Gio Urshela with a chance to win it. Kittredge deals. 0-1. Boy, do the Yankees need a win. A big moment for them right here. Soft ground ball, and it is a foul ball. Well, that would have scored LeMahieu if it stayed fair. So the count 0-2.
Kittredge with that good slider down and away, quickly ahead in the count 0-2. Gio Urshela just trying to battle and put the ball in play.
The 0-2. 1-2. LeMahieu's at third, Judge is at first. And he's having a conversation with Reggie Willits, the first base coach of the Yanks. And now Gleyber Torres comes out on deck. He would pinch hit for Wade. One-two. Grounded foul again. Gleyber did not get the start today, neither did Stanton. Stanton pinch hit and did not get the job done. And that pinch hit came in the 8th inning. They grounded to short into a force. 1-2, 1 out. Kittredge deals. Fouled away. Yankees have lost 4 straight, 6 of 7. They've been dominated by the Tampa Bay Rays since the beginning of last year. An opportunity to win it right now. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. Urshela could not put the ball in play, strikes out, and that will pass the baton to Gleyber Torres.
Well, Urshela is going to walk back to the dugout, striking out on this slider, middle away. But it was the fastball, the pitch previous, that he got a mistake and he fouled it off.
Well, Gleyber Torres will pinch hit, and he's had 2 walk-off hits this year, this slow roller against the Nationals. And then against the White Sox, that won the game. So the Yankees have 4 walk-offs, 2 of them thanks to Gleyber Torres. Well, the infield backs up. Judge leads off first. He will take second on this pitch. There he goes. Pitch is high. So what that does, it takes away the force, and you have to make the play at first. So Gleyber Torres pinch hitting for Tyler Wade. Cold off the bench, trying to win it. 2-0. Gary Sanchez is on deck. LeMahieu at third. That's the runner that counts. Judge is at second. 2 men out, bottom of the 10th inning, 3-3 game. And the pitch. 2-1 as he fouls it back. He's had 5 career walk-off hits, and that's tied for the most in the major since 2018 with Max Kepler of the Twins. The 2-1. 2-2. Kittredge trying to force an 11th inning. Nasty pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, 3-3 game. The right-hander deals. And the count is full.
Well, Kittredge with that 2-2 slider down in the dirt that Zunino was able to block. You'd expect him to come right back with it on a 3-2 count.
Torres ready. Kittredge ready. And the 3-2. He walked him. And now, as if it was written, Gary Sanchez has had a very rough night, and he has a chance to erase all of that. Has not had the best night behind the plate. A terrible base running blunder earlier in the game when he doubled and tried to move the third on a ball hit in front of him. And now he has a chance to erase all of that with one swing of the bat.
With all that being said, he did hit a rocket in the 7th inning for a leadoff double and then a line drive in the 9th right at the center fielder. And an abbreviated leg kick. We'll see if he goes with that again here with this at bat.
Pitch inside. Now there's no place to put Sanchez. Trying to calm himself down, take a deep breath. Big moment for Sanchez. We mentioned a big moment for the Yankees. Crowd behind him. The Gary chant here in the Bronx. How will he answer the potential big moment? 1-1. Sanchez 1 for 4 tonight.
Perfectly located slider.
Two and one. So Sanchez has worked the count in his favor. A lot of pressure on Kittredge now to throw strikes. The bases are loaded with Yankees. Two and two.
Big time 2-1 pitch, a slider that is perfectly located again, down and away.
Two balls, two strikes, two outs, bases loaded, 3-3 game. And the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it here in the 10th inning as the Yankees leave the bases loaded. So from a Gary chant to Bronx cheers as Kittredge gets out of trouble and forces the 11th inning.
If you're gonna chill with Woodbridge, then chill. Because why not is a perfectly acceptable reason. And if it holds wine, it's a wine glass. Woodbridge, wine your way.
Hurry into Mattress Firm's July 4th sale. Get a king bed for the price of a queen or a queen for a twin and save up to $500 on Sealy. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying Sealy purchase, up to a $499 value. Or shop Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America, in stock for immediate delivery, and get a $300 instant gift. And pay 0% interest for 60 months with your Mattress Firm credit card. Only at Mattress Firm.
Our playbook has countless guys' hairstyles because we know no two guys are ever alike. Good fading. Oh, great texture. Less pomp, more adore, Brittany.
Got it.
Hey! Nice haircut!
Sport clips!
I actually designed the trees in the yard in the spiral design. So I've been doing that and getting into horticulture lately. It wasn't really my thing, but now that I have the space and the yard to do it, I actually enjoy it.
This is one heck of a script. Looking for a little bit of history tonight. Ground ball. Kim will go to first. It's their first no-hitter in franchise history. Java Joe, no-no.
Latte, please.
As our Yes Studio team brings you highlights, analysis, and clubhouse reactions from today's contest. Plus, the manager's report with Aaron Boone. It's all coming up next right here on Yes. So, deflating moment at the end of that 10th inning as Gary Sanchez strikes out with the bases loaded. Gleyber Torres, who pinch hit for Wade, will take over at shortstop. Manuel Margot takes over as the ghost runner at second. And Luis Cessa is the 7th Yankee pitcher. So Margot leads off second. Here is Austin Meadows. 1 for 2, home run, 2 walks. 1-0. And the pitch. Check swing, foul back to the screen, 1-1. Yandy Diaz is on deck. Held up because Andujar had to retrieve a ball that was loose on the warning track. Tossed it into the crowd. One. 2-1. Cessa pitched the 9th inning yesterday and worked a 1-2-3 ninth. Popped up. Urshela. One away. And that brings up Diaz. Diaz is 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. Odor shades up the middle for the righty swinging Diaz. You know, Yankees had an opportunity to score LeMahieu from third base, but that has not been a strong point for them this year. The Yankees have a 43.8% success rate in scoring a runner from third with fewer than 2 outs. That's the 4th worst mark in the majors. And in the previous 4 seasons, they were 52.2% getting them in, and that was the 6th best over that period of time. One ball, 1 strike. Runner at second, 1 man out. We're in the 11th inning, 3-3 game. Cessa deals a strike, 1-2.
Nice pitch by Cessa right there, trying to build on what the Yankee bullpen has done tonight. They've thrown up a lot of zeros after Domingo Germán threw his 5 innings.
1-2. He goes around. Diaz down on strikes. 2 away. And he does not like the call. And has a word with Gutierrez.
Well, looked like this had plenty of plate. Gary Sanchez setting up away. It runs in. Sanchez brings it back to the strike zone, but it looked like it had plenty of plate anyway.
So here is Joey Wendell, 0 for 4 in this one with a couple of strikeouts. Margot remains at second. And a strike 0-1. Line down the right field line, foul. 0-2. And Sanchez wants to talk with Sessa. In the bottom of the 11th, Gary Sanchez is going to be the runner at second base. And you won't be able to pinch run for Sanchez because Higashioka is the only player you have left. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that'll do it as the Yankee bullpen continues to string zeros up on the board. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left. Yankees give it another try in the bottom of the 11th inning. Sessa, a strong top of the 11th inning.
This is one heck of a script. Looking for a little bit of history tonight. Ground ball. Kim will go to first. It's their first no-hitter in franchise history. Java Joe, no.
If you're gonna chill with Woodbridge, then chill. Because why not is a perfectly acceptable reason. And if it holds wine, it's a wine glass. Woodbridge, wine your way.
Oh,
You're doing it wrong, man.
what's wrong with action figures?
Nothing except buying them without Capital One Shopping.
What's that, Samuel, Mr. L. Jackson?
Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them. Just download it to your computer.
Whoa, you're my hero.
Yeah, I can tell.
You like it?
I look good in miniature. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius.
What's in your wallet?
I don't say it like that, Devin.
There's a monster problem, and our hero needs solutions. So she starts a Miro to brainstorm. Shoot it, suggest the scientists. So they shoot it. Back to the Miro board. Dave says, feed it. And Dave feeds it. Just then, our hero has a breakthrough. Shoot it. Camera. Shoot a movie. And so our humble team saves the day by working together on Miro.
Question. Solid. They've been rock solid all year tonight. 6 different relievers, 6 innings, no hits, 6 walks, 7 strikeouts. Most importantly, no runs. All 3 runs charged to the starter, Domingo Germán. So Gary Sanchez is the ghost runner as we start the bottom of the 11th. And it'll be the bottom third of the order, starting with Miguel Andujar. Kittredge still in there. And Duhar 1 for 4. That home run, his second, came in the 4th inning. A single does not necessarily score Sanchez, who does not have great speed at second. 0-1.
Well, you can see why Kittredge's numbers are so good this year. I mean, he's got a nasty slider that he's been locating.
Grounded to short. Wall stumbles but gets Andujar, and Sanchez stays put.
Another ball that's hit hard.
Kittredge is one of those rare relievers. He left the game last August in Boston with a torn elbow ligament. Everybody just assumed Tommy John surgery, but he rehabbed it and signed a minor league deal this offseason, throwing well. So here's Gardner, 1 for his last 20. He walked his last time up and stole a bag. Again, good arms for the Rays in center and in right. And they've improved the arm in left field by having Margot out there, not a Rosarena. So Margot is a yellow light. A Rosarena was green. Kiermaier and Phillips are red. A 3-3 game, bottom of the 11th. 1-1 on Gardner. Clint Frazier's on deck. Jeffrey Springs and Ryan Thompson. One and two. Kittredge got out of trouble in the 10th in his second inning of work. And the 1-2. Grounded to first. Diaz field steps on the bag, moving to third is Sanchez. And that brings up Frazier. Walked a couple times today. Scored a run on the Judge bases loaded walk. Now is a chance to end the game. The winning run 90 feet away. Sanchez leads off third. Fastball strike, 0-1.
Well, Clint Frazier with that outstanding catch in right field saved at least one run. Opportunity here to walk it off.
Drill deep to left field. Going back, Margot, turning, looking, see ya. Walk it off. A 2-run home run for Frazier. And the Yankees win 5-3. Oh, did they need that?
Kittredge had been so good with that slider. The one mistake that he had made in his 2 innings of work, and Clint Frazier was able to take care of that one. A great defensive play in right field earlier in the game. A big swing of the bat. Yankees can take a deep breath with a badly needed win.
With one swing, a 4-game losing streak ends. With one swing, the offensive malaise comes to an end momentarily. And the whole team greets him. He takes a jump shot, and the celebration ensues. Saved the game in the field, won the game at the plate, and the Yankees with a 5-3 victory in 11 innings. And Meredith Moragovitz has Clint Frazier. Meredith.
Clint, with the way this team has been struggling, the offense in particular, can you just describe the emotion you felt when you barreled up that ball?
That one felt good. You know, it didn't just feel good for me, but it felt good for us. We've been under a lot of heat lately, and you know, we battled through it, and as a team, we all did something to put us in this position. So, you know, I think everyone's thrilled with the outcome. How
much of a grind has it been for you at the plate trying to find your groove?
It's been a long season, you know, but the people in here believe in me. I believe in me, and you know, everyone in my corner believes in me. So it's just a matter of time, and I can't get too frustrated with the downs and can't get too high with the highs. So I'm just trying to stick within myself and try to do what I just did.
Clint, we have to go back to that 8th inning. It looked like that ball was in no man's land. How were you able to get there?
A lot of work, I guess. You know, I mean, obviously, Rugi and I were in a unique situation where we're both closing in on it, but you know, with the way the game was going, I was diving for that ball regardless of, you know, where it was. So I'm just glad that it went in my glove.
And how impressed were you with the relievers tonight? 6 different guys used 6 scoreless innings.
They've been carrying us, you know. Obviously, they're doing what they're doing, and offensively, we're trying to follow their lead. But, you know, tonight they led the way, and the offense was just able to stay within the game and let those guys do what they do.
Clint, how much are you guys going to enjoy this one?
It's going to be pretty loud in that locker room, I'm guessing. But, you know, we got another game tomorrow, so we just got to turn the page right after midnight strikes.
Clint, I appreciate the time. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Michael, we'll send it back over.